All right. All right, welcome viewers. I'm a little late getting on after some technical difficulties. Um, and we're continuing Quest for the Frozen Flame. And it's a new block, so we have a bit of a change up in who we have. And we continue to have, well, on the screen, everyone sees the Broken Tusks. It's a very populous following now. I think you officially have 562 people in it.
Wow.
Yeah, with about 26 lieutenants. Jeez. Um, but we're at a point in the story where, in the adventure, where the party had just helped rally a bunch of followings to defend the Hillcross settlement, and is now on a quest to go east to pursue Ivarsa, the leader of the Burning Mammoths, who seems to have taken her own secret path through the mountains and seems to be going after. Apparently, is looking for Metuak, the person who stole away the primordial flame from its resting place, and who the party needs to find in order to lift the curse from the primordial flame, which is now in the party's possession. So you guys are now mammoth lords and now have your own great megafauna that you now ride, and are going to be on your own, because the following one will slow you down, but also the following is joining up with the other people at Hillcross to take on the main force of the Burning Mammoths. So we're also welcoming a new player. Welcome, Alfred. Hello. And we currently have still have our sorcerer, Aethelric. Anthony is playing. Yes, and fan favorite Bobo. Where's Bobo on this map?
There it is.
Bobo, the Mighty Mouse, and Ernest, who bears the primordial flame, who's been in this adventure path since the beginning. And we have a new person, part of the Broken Tusks is the following of our heroes, joined with a bunch of other forces during the defense of Hillcross. And which one will the real Yalka please stand up? Which is the are they all the same?
You know what? I think we should just delete them all and drop a new one.
Just start over. Okay, Yalka. Tell us about Yalka.
Oh no.
Oh, I already placed.
Sorry. Yalka is a familiar master witch. She has joined up with the Broken Tusks after this sort of moot, for lack of a better word, that just took place, and is excited to join them on their pursuit of the Burning Mammoths.
Yes, specifically Ivarsa. It's not clear how many Burning Mammoths she's brought with her, but she probably did not travel alone. So yeah, the party also said farewell to their cleric, who sacrificed herself in the defense of Hillcross, and then sought out their megafauna, and are gearing up to head out east to the Tarmarnian Forest. Yes, the Tarmarnian Tar Forest. Letsua, one of your fellow mammoth lords, tells you that the Broken Tusk now numbers in the hundreds, and we've come a long way since the night of the Green Moon, when we were nearly lost. Now is the time when the Broken Tusk must make our stand and make you proud. Meanwhile, ride your new mounts east, find Metuak, and end this curse. And hopefully when you return, we will greet you with open arms and tell you of our victory. Some of the witches have advised you, Alfred, by the way, one of the reasons why you're coming along is you can tell me, you can elaborate on this, but you, it could just be your knowing other witches, but this is a cursed place. And either you knew or the witches in Hillcross have told you that the tar runs thick. There are tar pits throughout this forest. The trees themselves have tar in their veins. The tar runs deep beneath the earth, and the trees drink deeply from it. The tar pits have claimed the lives of many innocent creatures. Sometimes enough wicked magic gathers in these pits for the tar itself to animate into a kind of life, rolling over the land in search of prey. Yeah. So, do you guys want to do anything? It's where Ivarsa is, you don't know, and where Metuak, all you know is that Metuak headed into the tar forest. And so there's going to be some exploration. And I prompted you all to check out the exploration rules. Any thing you want to do before heading out?
Should we introduce our new animal companions?
Oh, yes. Yes. All right, why don't we start with you, Ernest?
All right, so this, I have a new mammoth companion. Her name is Inukshuk, which is an actual Inuit word in the real world. It's like, now I can't remember the other word for it that I've seen, like trail markers sort of thing. But they're kind of shaped like a person.
Is that what
the word
means?
Yes, that's what a nukshuk is. What an nukshuk is, yes. So kind of the idea was guide or something like that. So and she's a mammoth, and so she can grab things with her trunk.
Awesome. And next on my screen is Anthony.
Yes. Let me share that. So I have a woolly rhinoceros. His name is Gleason. I don't have any special background on him other than Gleason is a name of a street here where I live. So that's how I got that name. I chose him specifically because a lot of the animal companion support abilities require you to make a strike, and I don't make strikes very often. But the support ability for a rhinoceros is just you have to hit a target within its range and deal damage. So I'm reading that as to mean I can use spells to hit them and cause damage. But other than that, yeah, that's Gleason. He's the goodest boy.
Okay. All right, and Bobo.
Bobo, after his fight with the rock last time, has found a rock of his own, who he rides around in a little pouch around the rock's neck.
Oh,
and
there's the illustration.
Yes, it is not quite done. It's a work in progress, but it's on its way. But yeah, and my rock's name is Dwayne.
Awesome.
All right, I'm done. Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Get things done.
Is Dwayne huge? I think so, yeah? Or medium?
He's large.
Or large. Okay.
He looks huge compared to Bobo, but he's large.
All right. Yeah. He could be medium or large. That's right. And you opted for large, obviously. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
And did you guys see my note about barding? Did you guys want to add barding?
So Dwayne is a nimble companion. So
Yeah.
whether he has heavy barding, light barding, or no barding, his AC is exactly the same.
Yeah. And there's
So I didn't think it. I don't know if there's any benefit to it, unless like you put runes on it. But
you can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
I
Just wanna make
don't
everybody
think
was aware.
I have the money for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
looks like a couple
that's. Hold on.
And they don't you don't worry about runes for animal companion barding. They can't benefit from them.
Right. I mean, but there are specific magical bardings.
Those exist, yes.
Yeah, but
I don't know if they give an AC bonus though. They just have other abilities like flight.
Yeah.
I learned that for my level 20 ranger video. Yeah, and that I couldn't make my cat Megan fly, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm looking right now just to see. So it'd be a +3, so we can +6. What is her?
Yeah.
Her dex is +3 already, so she would actually benefit quite a bit from having some barding.
Yeah. Dwayne
And I
Dwayne
actually-
The Rock has an AC of 27, whereas some of your animals have 23, 24.
Let's see, and it's 50 gold. Do I have that just on my sheet by any chance? Probably not, but I will check.
Well, animal parts exist.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do. So I will just go ahead and I will take some large, heavy barding.
Awesome. Also, you may not have access to a market for a while, if at all. So now's the time to spend currency.
It's not allowing me to purchase it with Inukshuk, but I can Inukshuk. Inukshuk. I kept listening to the pronunciation so I wouldn't mess it up.
We're all gonna
Inukshuk. Inukshuk.
Inukshuk. Okay.
Inukshuk. Anyway.
Tea witch is in chat.
All right. Boom. AC 27 now.
Yay.
And I do think that it would be beneficial for her to take some of the hits for me, because she's a lot sturdier than Ernest.
Yeah, I see. Let's see. And does Yalka have a big animal?
Theoretically, yes. She is currently likely riding a woolly rhinoceros with a question mark for a face, because I have not formally done that yet. But that is the way I'm leaning.
Gleason, because they're going to be statistically identical.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna give it well, I'm trying to replace the picture, but it's not letting me do that without adding a different picture. Huh. Oh, this is a cool picture. You can also always change it, of course. So I am. Oh, the ownership would be different too. And, okay. So I just made this one up. Woolly Rhino. Ta-da. Okay. Alright, anything else you want to do in Hillcross? Everyone just set their XP to 0. Level 9. Actually, XP 70. That's what my notes say.
Alright.
Oh.
Apply for Yalka as well.
And you guys, do you guys have a spacious pouch or bag of holding? Because you may want to have some rations. Otherwise, subsisting would make things quite slow.
We do not.
Okay, that's something that. Let's see about rations. Light bulk, 1 person for 1 week. So 2 bulk would feed the party for 5 weeks. Logistical.
I'm good.
details.
Well, the nice thing is that we have animals to help carry stuff. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think we'll just hand wave it, given that the animals can.
And again, Ernest doesn't have to eat, but
Oh, that's true.
Nukshuk does. So, and I'm sure that she has to eat quite a bit.
Okay.
But probably can eat like vegetation and grass that we find on the way too. Actually, I don't know. What do mammoths? They're vegetarians, right?
I think it's
don't know.
grass. Tundra tufts.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I say this, but I mean, none of us have ever seen a real life mammoth, so who knows?
One would assume that they'd be similar to elephants, I would imagine. And
Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, that's the statistic block that you use for them is an elephant. But, yeah.
Okay. So no other business in Hillcross. Just wanna going once, going twice.
Nope.
Okay. One last note is Yalka, our new witch. You have root magic, and I think you choose one creature in the party to benefit from it. The first saving throw of the day, I think. That's a bonus.
Ah. Well, I feel like where would we be without Dwayne the Rock? So I feel like I would want to give it to Dwayne the Rock.
all right.
All right. Okay, I'll just assume that every day until you tell me otherwise. All right. So you head out to the Tamarnian Tar Forest. And I have a new map for you all. But meanwhile, let me describe to you the scene. Dark pine trees rise into the sky, bare of the sharp black needles that cover the forest's floor. The ground here is soft and pliant, moist with a black oily substance that gives the Tamarnian tar forest its name. There's a dark gray haze that blankets the forest. So, is this the right map? Okay, do you all see this like dark scene? And you only see your hex in the immediate surroundings?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You've been heading eastward towards the east. And, oh, you know what? I just realized something. Hopefully it won't come to that. There is a problem with the map that I'm currently using, but hopefully that won't come up. Okay. Well, in the middle distance, well, yeah, in the middle distance, humanoid shapes stagger through the fog. They look like shambling corpses, their bones held together with globs of tar. With them, a huge roiling mass of oily, oozing tar. It's in front of them, and seems to be shepherding them straight towards the party. We are going straight into an encounter, folks. What do you do? I mean, it's an ooze and some shambling dead.
What do you do to them?
Well,
You crush them.
all right. I'm going to put you on the map, and you can decide your battle formation, sounds like.
All right.
Okay, and I am trying to figure out their distance.
So the ooze is in front of them.
It is.
Okay.
Okay. Slurp, slurp. All right, feel free to move yourselves into your appropriate formation.
So I have a question about riding mounts, because
Yes.
this is the first time I've ever done this in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. When you give your animal companion a use your action to give them 2 actions, do they have to take both of their actions before you get back to you, or can they
Yes.
take one and then you take one and then they take the second one?
They have to finish before you. Yeah, because we're in your initiative count, and that's my understanding. I haven't heard anyone say otherwise.
That's my understanding as well.
What is it? I'm sorry, I missed it.
That you the animal has to finish their actions before it gets back to you.
Okay.
And if they're a mature animal companion, which all of ours are, they the extra action that they take is at the end of the turn.
Oh,
Is
okay.
also my understanding.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Is it? For why?
I believe it says that it takes the action at the end of your turn in the description of
Let me see.
mature.
That's if you don't give them a command.
Yeah, if you don't give them a command.
It just says on your turn.
Really?
During an encounter, even if you don't use command animal, your megafauna animal companion can still use 1 action on your turn to stride or strike.
Well, one could read into that, but I don't think that's what it's. I think just taken literally, it doesn't have to be at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess just most people do that because it's always an afterthought. They're like, oh yeah, and then my animal companion gets an action.
I mean, thematically, they're acting under your command anyway, kind of, right? So
Yeah.
they're not going to act on their own, like truly on their own.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. You guys, for your animals, you're able to, when you right-click a token, you see the up and down arrows. You can do that to send it to the back, so that you're visible. So that's a thing to do. All right, let's get violent. The forest sends its greetings, sends its regards.
And mature Beastmaster companion, which is part of the remaster, spells it out more explicitly. It just says your active companion can still use 1 action that round on your turn to stride or strike. It can do this at any point during your turn, as long as you are not currently taking an action.
Okay.
If
So
it
the
does
remaster,
this, you cannot.
the remaster
command it
actually,
later.
yeah. So the remaster actually clarifies that it could be at any time.
Yeah.
Right.
And it sounds like you cannot interlace its actions with yours either.
Okay. I don't. Okay.
When you command it. Oh, I should have asked for. I have Bobo scouting. Ernest avoids notice.
I don't think I'm doing that on a mammoth, in all honesty. So I think I'm going to be switching it.
Well,
I mean, unless I'm trying to avoid notice on the back of the mammoth.
I mean,
Like, ooh, the mammoth doesn't have anyone on it.
um, you while commanding the mammoth, you can try to hide your steps. I mean, not make noise. I'm not
Okay.
ruling it out.
All right, then I'll assume that I'm still trying to avoid notice.
Okay. I have Aethelric avoiding notice, and what would Yalka be doing?
Probably detecting magic.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how.
So scout gives party. I usually implement the scouting bonus on my own. I review everyone's initiative, and then I make adjustments. Ernest, doesn't look like you rolled yet.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Because I was figuring out if I was going to be rolling stealth.
Gotcha. Okay. Ah, scouting made a difference. Okay, Ernest, you get to go first, and let me click. All right, there's a few mods that oh, I forget what his channel is called. There's a few mods, quality of life mods I installed. I'll explain them when they come up. But go ahead, Ernest.
All right, I'm going to recall knowledge about the big ooze.
Okay. Was that a secret check?
That's a question mark for me. So
Good. Well, I'm doing math in my head. That does not succeed.
all right, so I'm just going to assume then that it's got bits and pieces that my sneak attack will work on, even though I, as a player, know better. All right, so I am going to move forward, and how far? That's 50 feet. Good.
Okay. So this is a free action for the animal, I'll assume. You don't have to spell it out every time, but
Right.
for this first turn, this first round, I'm just talking out loud.
Yep. All right, so, and then I will fire my bow at it, even though it's not off guard, and therefore will... Oh, well, I'm moving before it, so it would be off guard to me.
It is off guard, but it just might be immune to.
Yeah. And it's an ooze, so of course, not going to be hard to hit.
Yes.
And let's see how much of that goes through.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I can do debilitations now.
You can. You're level 9 now.
Yay!
Alright, it looks like it's immune to precision damage, but I don't think your debilitating strikes cares about that.
The trigger is just your strike hits an off-guard creature and deals damage. So, and I believe that my choices are either enfeebled 1 or I forget what the other option was, but enfeebled 1's the one I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to do enfeebled 1.
Okay. Enfeebled 1. Alright, that's your...
And, well, because the one movement was the mammoths, I actually have one more action. And I'm going to recall knowledge on what these weird, these zombies are. So let me roll a die for that.
You think they're very much alive and healthy?
Oh, I'm just doing great on my recall knowledges today then. Great.
And they're walking their pet around.
I'm like, oh, sorry I shot an arrow at your pet. And yeah, that'll...
Viewers will see it's a natural 1. Alright. Okay, there's a hilarious living person, apparently living person, who's gonna, spread over 2 pages. Lovely. Huh. Interesting. Okay. They're not slow, but they're not that fast either. Oh, measurement tools. It's now under, if I go under Pathfinder 2nd edition. I saw it on the video. There's a way to make it measure when you dragged. I guess it's not under the base mod. Okay. Well, runs up to you. It has a 30-foot speed. So 30 feet of that was a stride. The next 30 feet of that, it was a tar-splattered charge. You know,
They aren't slowed.
They are slowed, but it moves twice.
Oh wait, are they slow?
They are. They got slow 1 in the top left, but
Oh dear, that
tar
means...
splattering charge says it strides twice.
Oh, it does? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it does.
Oh, very good. Thank you. You got all those rules correctly while I'm catching up. As it gets closer, you see that this one seems to be wearing a tattered cloak of mammoth fur. And it's going to make a claw strike.
Against me specifically?
Yes.
Then I'm going to nimble dodge
Okay.
and still get hit.
That hits you for something's okay. 27 bludgeoning. Okay, Megan. It's just weird. It says on paper it says jaws attack, and it does a bludgeoning damage, and in Foundry it says fist attack. I'm a little confused.
It says it makes makes a claw strike. Yeah.
And the ability refer to a claw strike, so it's all.
Well, for me, it would
It's
be
like
the
4
same
different
damage either
things.
way.
Yeah. And it has the
So,
improved grab ability, so for as a free action, these are not very slow zombies, are they? They got massive action economy going for them. It's going to do a grapple check. It's grabbing onto you. You are grappled.
Yay.
I don't know how that works.
Stop that.
I don't think that necessarily works with. It really matters. Your mount can still. Well, the mount will have to do some contested check to drag you with it, I suppose. It would need anyway.
She's specifically good at that. She has 2 action activity to grab and drag something, so.
Nice.
But it has to be 2 sizes smaller than her, so she can grab and drag small people.
Ah,
Never mind.
okay. Next is Bobo.
Okay. So how far is this guy away from me? 40 feet. Perfect. So, Bobo is going to. Actually, no. I'm sorry, Dwayne. So I'm sorry. What is Dwayne's reach? Is it 10 feet? I'm assuming because he's large, or no?
It's 5 feet. It's always 5 feet unless something spells it out in 2e, which is different
okay.
from first edition.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. All right. So Dwayne is going to flappity flap over here. Bobo with him, and then
I'll give him
Bobo
a
is
good elevation, I suppose, to denote he's flying.
okay. And then Bobo is going to sudden charge off of Dwayne's back, or out of his pouch, at the zombie. There we go.
That's a hit.
All right.
Wow, they're all easy to hit. Which probably means we'll be slamming on them for quite some time here.
We'll see.
Yay for the metagame.
All right. And the oil on it burns. It takes extra damage. Takes an extra 10 damage.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. I was worried it was just going to catch fire and then we had to deal with a flaming zombie, but apparently not. It's all good. And then he will make a combat grab.
Okay.
Oof,
Okay.
that's a 2.
Gotta turn on our rolls tracker because your rolls have been pretty bad there. Who can point to
Both of them were. I was surprised the first one hit. But that's my turn.
Okay, Aethelric.
Okay.
Are you riding your rhino?
I am not. I don't have the ride feat. And
there is no right feat. Well, you don't need a feat to ride an animal.
You do if you. It's no the ride feat is specifically. It's not required to ride something.
It's only if you have to command an animal to make it move.
Yeah. Part of getting an animal companion is you automatically can command them.
Right. So
It would be like if you rode a horse around that wasn't your animal companion. Ride would be beneficial then.
Yeah. So for animal companion, you guys are in simpatico, so they'll just do what you tell them.
What do you want to do normally, Anthony?
well, I was gonna have him move off to the side so that he can prep for us. Well, not prepare, but do a charge when things get more into its range, and then I was gonna move myself and cast a spell. So I'm only using one action for the animal companion, anyways. So I was gonna have him independently move, and then move myself into range to cast ignition.
Okay. So you plan to not be riding your animal overall?
Well, maybe in the future, but for this fight, I'm gonna start not on the animal.
And you guys had some advance warning. You could have just gotten off your animal.
So for his independent action, I'm going to move him. Say there. I think that'll be advantageous to next round. And then for Aethelric's turn, he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to target the oily thing with a... Seeing how, fire seemed to do extra damage, we're going to roll that. Oh, that's just the damage. Probably roll to hit, maybe,
Alright. Ronald's rules of rolling means that damage roll was not valid. That's a hit.
Then I'll re-roll that. Alright, cool. I'll take the better roll.
Yay!
Oops.
Alright, does it have a weakness? It does! Weakness 10. Alright, it sizzles like some pan.
And that ends the turn.
Okay. Yalka.
So, I think Yalka is going to... Now, I need to spend an action to get my mount to move. Is that to give them 2 actions, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, I will do so. Move my mount a little closer to the line of scrimmage. And I am going to cast haste on Ernest. So he will gain the quickened condition.
Do it on Bobo.
They're on Bobo? I think
Yeah.
he's in range. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
Ernest
kidding.
is,
I will do it on Bobo.
yeah, Ernest is most effective, and this would have been something our characters discussed in strategizing in the future, like if we're attacked. Ernest is most effective when he just makes one strike
Oh, interesting.
in a
Okay.
turn. So
Cool. Okay.
Well, sometimes you.
So I
don't
believe that's it
succeed
for
on
me.
your recall knowledge, Ernest, and sometimes you can do a second attempt and analyze bonus and strike. That's an option
oh my gosh, the bird got colorful.
too. I noticed that. All right, we'll go
It
forward
looks
with this,
like-
but some food for thought. Okay, Yalka. Is that your turn, Yalka?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
All right, so
Okay.
Bobo is quickened.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well,
Can you
this-
put it in the chat so I can drag it over, please?
Sorry.
Yeah. Do you know how? Have you used Foundry at all? Do you know how to use the spell?
No. In this
Okay, so if
context.
you go on the top, you should have a bar that says your character's name, and then it's got little sub tabs underneath. If you go to spells, it'll have your spell list that you have prepared for the day, and you can go down and you just press the spell that you want to cast. So, in like for example, I cast Ignition, and it pops it up in the on the tab on the right, the act, like the narrative bar, and it there you go, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
And then now he can actually pull that he should be able to pull that spell effect onto himself.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Except
Thank you.
I
And it
installed
also-
a mod,
that-
which I have not used yet. I'm going to experiment where you can control click that effect while having a token selected.
And also it also casts the spell, so it unprepares it.
Oh, when you press the cast button.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Line
Okay.
through. This is why I love Foundry. Fantastic.
Well,
It
this
automates
one,
quite a bit.
I thought it wasn't in range, but it actually is. It runs up and goes after Big Bird. Here comes a claw. I mean, fist or jaws.
Look at that big bird sitting next to Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
All right, it hits Dwayne for 17 bludgeoning, and
All right.
we'll try to grapple Dwayne. It's gonna try to wrestle Dwayne.
Wrestle the rock? Come on.
Seems foolish, but
Well, the rock has not let it happen. Okay, next is the
Roni.
target. Well, it's not very fast. It is slurping forward. Huh. Let me see something. It does have a reach. So it moves, it can move here. It has a 10-foot reach. It's gonna try to hit Bobo with a pseudo.
all right.
Ugh.
Alright, that's a hit. For 16 bludgeoning. And it has improved grab. So, as you can see, the theme of this forest is sticky.
Mm. So it's just bludgeoning damage, correct?
Yes. It says whapping you with tar.
Okay.
Alright, so that succeeds. It didn't succeed very much, but it succeeded because it's hard to bring down Bobo. But that is a grab. Okay, next
Okay.
is the 4 medium, which I don't think it's in range of anybody. Well, it is. Yeah, it's gonna go after Big Bird. And Claw. Okay, that hits. Hits the bird for 20. And then
Oof.
Tries to grab the bird. The bird resists. Oh, this bird has a 31 fortitude DC. Okay.
Okay. So first of all, I am going to attempt something that will require a flat check because it is a manipulate action. So let's see if this works.
Okay.
All right. So you hear a popping sound rather like that, and another one as I reappear after vanishing off the back of my mammoth over to here. Actually, I'm going to do over to here as I have just cast. What do you mean I don't have the focus points to cast this spell? I definitely have the focus points to cast the spell. Hold
Rest or
on.
whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's probably what it was. 1 second. Let me just... Because it's not even showing up because it's like, you can't do that. I'm like, yes, I can.
Once for
All right.
combat.
Yep, focus spells for the win.
Yeah,
Focus. Oh, I don't have it set up so that I even have focus spells.
Oh, we'll fix
Because
that.
it's an amped cantrip, so I need to actually like put it in. Anyway, I'll just here. I'll get it in.
Did I?
I'll
Okay.
get it in chat. There you go. There it is. And
Is that
I am
Base
doing.
Foundry? Because there is a mod I have installed. It's not activated, called PF2E Psychic Amps, but I don't know if it's necessary anymore. And Foundry tells me it's not up to date.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we can mentally keep track of it. There's only one focus point you have, yeah? So.
Yeah, exactly. I have one focus point. This is something I'd be using once per combat, if I ever use it. I just thought it would be useful in this case to get out of a grab and put myself a distance away from the enemies.
Cool.
So yeah, just I pop, just instantaneously teleport from one place to another,
Nice.
and then I am
Warp
going
step.
to
Amped warp step.
Yep. amped warp step, and it was a single action too. I
Yeah.
love amped warp step.
It's like Misty Step.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's a reason I grabbed it. I was like, this is cool. And works somewhat thematically with a ghost character. Okay. So I'm recalling knowledge about the zombie and hoping this time I at least recognize that it's undead.
You recognize it's undead.
And I just facepalm. Yeah. And let's see, is it resistant to any types of damage?
You didn't succeed.
Never mind. And then I'm going to fire at it.
You want me to make one of them off guard? Okay, that one. When I saw an arrow being shot at. That hits.
Look, yeah, okay. And so here's the damage on it. And I know it's not going to take the void damage, but that's just the way it is.
Okay, it ignores it, so it takes 13.
And then Inukshuk is going to try to tusk it.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That can be its free action. Yep. Very good.
Nice.
You go, Inukshuk. All right.
You don't grab my master. All right, 28 damage to the hilarious.
And
You're not
that's my
badly
turn.
injured. Okay, well, this one's being beaten on two fronts. Well, it's going to beat on Bobo. Let's see. It will...
I was real excited. I have a resistance to slashing and piercing damage. I was like, all right, we're in good shape. That's just all bludgeoning damage today.
Yep, it's gonna beat on Bobo. Here comes.
Don't forget it's enfeebled 1.
Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't off guard. Just kidding.
Oh.
Sorry. Gotta remember, have to hit an off guard to make them enfeebled.
Hold on. Did Foundry add sneak attack damage? It looks like it did. Because it's... I don't know why it would have
It
done
did.
that.
You've got it marked as off guard.
Oh. Maybe I did that by... Like, I forgot that you had failed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, here we, it's gonna... Bludgeon Bobo. What? Is Bobo off guard? Oh yeah, he's grabbed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's 37. Oh no, the mouse is getting manhandled. Mouse handled. Free athletics check.
Gross, sticky zombie handled,
Yeah.
which is like the worst kind of being handled. Let's be honest.
Okay, attack number 2. More damage.
Did he hit?
It did. 28 hit chip.
I don't. That's. Oh, never mind. I see it. Never mind. Yep.
Okay. And then another attempt to grab. Ooh, I think this might succeed.
My fortitude save is DC 30, or
Oh,
my
no.
DC is 30. So
No. Nope, you got, got a strong core.
yeah.
No, you repel that attempt. Alright, it's now Bobo.
All right. So Bobo is going to use his first action to tell Dwayne to give him his support benefit, and then he is going to attack the zombie who is trying to crush him.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way to automate the support benefit or not.
I am aware of what it is.
Okay.
I can put it in chat. There.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, Nuke shucks. I'm probably never going to use hers. It kind of sucks. It's just a -4 to hearing-based perception type checks.
but you can trumpet real loud in their face.
Yep. It's very thematic. It just isn't that useful.
Yeah. Bobo continues to roll very low.
Price on that trumpet.
That hits.
Okay.
Okay, very good. That's it's near death, and I'm gonna say a lot of undead are immune to bleed, but because it specifically says this creature has liquid tar circulating through it, I'm gonna apply it.
Okay.
Except I don't think Foundry. I think Foundry is ignoring what I just did. I think it's saying, yeah, it's a little frustrating because it's not even spelled out that it's immune to bleed. Foundry's just making an assumption. Does that mean Foundry says vampires are immune to bleed damage?
That was something that they worked
That would be very
to
silly.
clear. That is something they worked on to clarify in the remaster that I really appreciate, giving all of the undead specifically bleed immunity except for vampires.
And since this is pre-remaster, it was like an unspoken assumption at that time.
It's actually in the undead rules pre-remaster.
Oh.
Yeah.
But vampires.
The vampires were supposed to be an exception, and it was this thing, and then they decided to just outright say in every stat block that they are immune to bleed unless they aren't. So.
Okay, I'm a little confused. So if they're leaving it to every local stat block, you're also saying though that the undead trait has been changed in the remaster to make it universal?
No, the undead trait has been changed so that it no longer specifies that they are immune to bleed.
Okay. Okay. I think the attempt, but this is pre-remasters, that it is immune to bleed, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
All right. Let's strike him again.
And it's the Bloodlord's adventure path. So weird.
No. death's door.
That's a
There
hit.
we go.
Bobo might be doing enough damage anyway.
Yeah.
And he does. That is a destroyed zombie.
All right.
The one on the right.
Okay.
grabbed him though, right?
No, the ooze grabbed me
Oh, you're right.
from far away.
Strangely, yeah, you can't move as long as you're grabbed.
Right. So I commanded. I did 2 strikes, but one of those was my quicken strike. So I'll use my last action to try to get out of the grapple.
Mm-hmm. Though I believe you have
Yes.
2 actions left. Am I wrong?
Command.
Oh,
Two
you
strikes.
commanded. Yep,
Right.
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it doesn't do anything because I don't realize undead are immune to bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get out of
Also,
the.
Foundry is behind the times, apparently.
Is there a?
Kind of just make an attack roll or a athletics check.
Okay.
And we'll subtract 10 for the multiple attack penalty.
Okay.
Looks like it's your athletics skill you want to use.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just say. Minus 10. There we go. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh,
That's
Furious
our turn.
Bully helps you escape.
Just as anytime I'm doing an athletics check, essentially, and I'm raging. Thank-
Okay,
Aethelric
so
does this.
Aethelric's first action will be to command Gleason to use his rhinoceros charge. He's going to stride,
Mhm.
if I choose to select, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Your
Nice.
mic is a bit low, by the way.
Oh, I had to turn it down so I wasn't picking up the audio from my speakers.
Oh.
Is this better that I moved
Yeah.
it closer?
And do you have a Blue
Okay.
Yeti? Like I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the actual, it points forward. Like, that's the direction you want to. That's the ideal
I need-
direction. Instead of the top of the mic, you want to. I know from experience.
Okay.
Sapphire.
Well, we'll try it up like this.
Okay.
So he's made his stride, and he's going to target the ooze
Mm-hmm.
with the horns strike.
Ooh,
Oh wow!
Except
Nice.
this,
First roll
except
for the
it's
guy.
an ooze.
Oh, stupid ooze.
Unless your
Um,
attack had the fatal or deadly trait, which I've learned ignores the critical immunity.
I
Does it
don't
really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
think it
That's
does.
I filed that away from my rules that you've gotten wrong video that I'm planning.
It does not have that.
Oh, okay.
Trait. So it does that.
15. Oh, it could have been better. Much better.
Yeah,
Um,
but
however, it has a response.
Oh no.
It's gonna try to grapple the rhino. It's sticky. It has a sticky reaction. I like how it's a reaction. Ooh, that's not good.
that is
Glunk.
a critical success.
Yeah,
'cause
he's
my-
restrained.
Athletics DC is 29.
Okay. All right.
Interesting. Okay. Well, now it is continued to Ethelric's turn. Yeah, that is 25 feet away. Let's just continue along with that. We're gonna we're gonna focus on the ooze, I think, and we're gonna see if it's has fire, likes fire. So let's give it a shot and miss.
That'll be a miss. Yeah.
All right.
That's one way to miss an ooze. Rolling 1.
Yeah.
Okay, Yalka.
I think it's gonna edge a little bit closer, which puts it in range, and stop that. She's going. I can select just myself and not everything else. She's going to cast slow on the ooze. A fortitude save.
Oh, yes, me. I'm rolling a save. Oh, you should cast the spell.
I
Do
should.
you know how to do that?
I do, but for some reason I cannot deselect. I've selected all 3 of my tokens.
You have
I
more
need
than
to
one
just-
token here?
No, my rhinoceros, my familiar,
Nerd.
yeah.
Oh, and
s-
I suppose, and clicking a blank space doesn't deselect them.
No.
You have to like click and drag on nothing.
Oh
Let's make a
god,
little
that's
box.
Foundry's default setting, and I hate it.
There we go.
I want to make a video about it. I hate it because there's a way to to disable that behavior. That every time there's a major Foundry update, it resets it to the default. But it's under settings. It's left click to release objects. It's a check mark. Anyway,
Oh. Well,
that's I just love you, Threat Sad. I'm gonna make a video about you.
it worked, I think, but now it's in the chat at
Yeah, I
least.
pulled up the spell in the chat.
Okay. All right, let's walk through this. So you have nothing selected currently, right?
Correct.
Okay. You want to hover over the target and press T, so that makes it the target of what you're about to cast. And then, do you cast it from your character sheet or from the row of buttons?
I use the row,
Okay.
so it's
You might need to select your character again. Hopefully it keeps the target in place so that you can use the row of buttons.
it's no longer an option on the row because I cast it, so it's
Oh, you did?
no longer prepared.
I will fix that right now.
Sorry.
Did, Oh, I see. Was it, when was it cast? Was that like...
Just
Right
a second
now.
ago.
Oh! Oh, it's in chat!
Yeah.
Oh, I see. For some reason, it wasn't showing it to me. It didn't scroll down for some reason. Or Foundry. I have a love-hate relationship with you right now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... There's a way for me to add the target right now, and I will do so. And I will roll a... Whoa! I rolled a natural 20. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. That's one way to... yeah, that's how you resist the slow spell. Yeah.
I moved, and that was a 2 action, so that's my turn.
You moved?
Well, I made my mount move.
Okay. You have one action more since, if you want. Because
Your mount-
your mount gets a free stride or strike every turn, so that didn't count against you.
So then, yeah, I didn't. Let's see. I have a crossbow in my hand.
Ah, there you go.
That's a third action.
Third action crossbow.
Yep.
I'm sure that crossbow bolts are super effective against oozes, but Yalka doesn't know that.
Basically the most effective.
Whoa.
Nice. Wow.
Well-
Stupid ooze. I get excited every time, and I remember it's.
Yeah. I know. They need to. Oh, it's the fault of the mod, I guess. But yeah, if it were it should not make that exciting sound effect when it's
Yeah.
immune to crits. I've also found
Play
that
it.
it happens. Oh, we found it in this campaign, I think. An axe weapon also makes that sound, just when it swings, even if it misses. Roll damage. There's a little damage button there in chat. 12. Let's see what it
Pew, pew.
takes. It takes all of it. Ooh, there you go.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Now I'll take an action to reload a crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay. End your turn. There's a keyboard shortcut for that. Shift M like Mary. Okay. Continental Medium is grabbing Bobo.
Try.
And
He's not currently grabbing me.
oh no, I'm sorry. I was confusing myself. You're right. Well, what it does is it's going to it gathers itself up and belches out
Ew.
a bunch of tar in your direction. Yep. And I need those 3 creatures to make reflex saves. So Bobo, Dwayne, and Inukshuk. Okay. Alright. Only Inukshuk failed. And here is the damage. 25 bludgeoning. It's a basic saving throw. Oh, I targeted Dwayne, so other people might need to manually apply the damage.
You got it.
Okay. In the meantime, Inukshuk is affected by the tar and becomes slowed 1. And
Boo.
he's like schlepping in the tar, which also has a kind of burning smell.
Again, I say boo.
Yes. 3 actions, interact actions, scrubs it off. It also wears off after 3 rounds. Okay. Okay, next is the tar ooze. Ah, big food, it's thinking. It is going to engulf the rhinoceros.
Oh, jeez.
That's not what you want.
No.
Ooh, big wall of text. I think I just do an athletics check. No. Wait. No, it's I move.
It's a save.
It's bad. Oh my god, this is like a gelatinous cube.
Mm-hmm.
1. 2. 3. Huh. What's weird, what's a little confusing to me is that it would end its space here after its second stride. I'm gonna say that the bird's not affected, but everyone else needs to make
A reflex.
reflex saves.
Now where it's
And I think the rhino is let go. Okay. Gleason succeeds. Oh god, it's a bad day for a Nukshuk.
Inukshuk, no.
Yalka's not in the space, so Yalka doesn't have to worry.
So just
And
my
Bobo and Inukshuk get engulfed. So you become... Ooh, I'm going to use the control click mod. Okay, you're already grabbed. You become grabbed, and you become slowed. And you have to hold your breath or start suffocating. You take the listed amount of damage when first engulfed. So this damage goes to Bobo and to a Nukshuk. 20. And at the end of each of your turns, while you're engulfed, you are slowed 1. You can get free by escaping. You can also make unarmed attacks or attack with weapons of light bulk or less. The engulfing creature is off guard to those attacks. You can also, there's a rupture value. If you do piercing or slashing damage equal or exceeding to whatever rupture value it has, you cut yourself free. Okay. That was its first 2 actions. The next action it will take is, it's going to whap the woolly rhinoceros.
Rude.
Okay.
Oh.
53. Oh, and
I first saw this, it was like 3 zombies and an ooze, whatever, but it's gone through over 100 of my hit points and just did 53 damage to the rhino? Gee.
yes.
Starting off this book with a bang.
Tamarnian Forest sends its regards. Okay, this one is now gonna try to beat up on Dwayne. Though, does it want to belch? I think it might want to belch. It's gonna belch. Vomit tar on Dwayne only.
Alright.
Okay, that succeeds. You take half of this damage. And that's its turn. Ernest.
All right. I am going to start by attempting to recall knowledge on this tar ooze. I'm starting to think that it might not be the zombie's pet.
Uh-huh. Oh, jeez. Wait. Oh, that's the... Uh-huh. That succeeds.
Okay,
What do you want to know?
great. Weaknesses.
Weakness to fire.
Awesome. Burn it.
Burn it.
But wait until people are out of it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Then I am going to go ahead and fire an arrow at it. I'm not going to analyze weakness this time around, so it'll just be... What a great critical hit. Here's just the regular old damage.
Okay. It does take void damage, though. Wait. What's it? Oh, it's ignoring the precision damage. Yep.
Yeah.
It does take the void damage.
It ignores a lot of my damage. Okay. And then I am...
Too,
And then my last action is going to
they're
command...
alive. Sorry. They're alive.
My last action is going to be to command Inukshuk to attempt to escape.
Okay.
Because slowed 1 will only get 1 action from this. So... Alright.
That's quite a good roll. That succeeds. choose a space to. Well, I assume it goes towards
Yeah.
you.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. And that's it.
Like mama. Okay, Bobo.
All right. I think this ooze has made a grave mistake.
Internal fire damage.
Yeah. I feel like Drax when he gets eaten by that monster at the beginning of that one Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Yeah.
Screaming and stabbing at it. I loved that. That was
Okay, that's a regular hit. Plus 20. Critical hit by plus 20, apparently.
Yeah.
Really saps the joy.
All right, that's...
Yeah, right?
Hold on, let me check the piercing. So that's going to be 18 piercing.
Rupture value 17.
Ah, you're right. You break out, Bobo.
All right.
Ah,
So does that mean I am no longer
You stop being
immobilized?
However, you did lose an action.
Okay.
You weren't paralyzed, but the slowed one, I guess, was just how cumbersome the whole thing is.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna ungrab. Yeah, you're ungrabbed, and go out into a space that you'd like. Whatever.
I want to stay here.
You can stay where you are, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's hit him again.
Front row seat. Okay. Did I apply the damage? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's another hit. Okay.
Do we think the ooze is subject to bleed damage?
It's not applying the condition, so.
I mean, I'm not doing bleed damage to it now, but I can. I can use rip and tear to try to make it bleed.
Oh. I feel like it isn't.
Well, I'll try. I'll try it, and we'll see what happens.
Let's see what Foundry says, since Foundry clearly has its own opinions.
And then for my third action, since my quickened action got eaten up by the slow, attack again.
Yay. That's a cool thing
It's a
about
hit.
uses. You get to hit them 3 times if you like.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh.
Hey,
is applying
it
the
does.
bleed damage. Though I don't know why.
And then Dwayne is going to take his action to target the
Oh wow.
the ooze as well. Come on, critical hit. Oh shoot, natural 1.
Alright, I'm giving the first hero point to Bobo for that. You tend to... Okay, I have to be mindful of how often Bobo's kind of cool and awesome. So I'm going to have to try to be fair to the rest of the party. But you get this one.
Thank you. Okay, and that's my turn.
That turned the type tables. Aethelric.
Yes. So first things first, Aethelric is going to probably regret this decision, but he's going to step 5 feet, and he is going to cast a spell, specifically this one. He's going to-
Yes, my favorite.
So unfortunately, this is only going to hit. Come on.
Who do you want to aim at? You can get how do you say Inukshuk?
With that, I don't.
Yeah.
Inukshuk.
You could do it by doing this. Like that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. And so in this case, first of all, we'll pull the blood magic effect on myself, because I imagine I'm gonna get punched in the face here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So
You've got the full health. It's your turn.
yeah. So 16 damage with a basic reflex save, and Bobo and Anukshuk get 16 health.
Ooh,
Nice.
it rolled an critically failed.
Wow.
So that's I roll again.
42
Oh,
damage.
Wow. And then for Gleason's action, he is going to move
And the others heal.
I am working on that right now.
15, 20, 25. He's going to move. There.
I didn't realize this spell gave us a +1 to fortitude saves.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
it does.
Rejuvenating flames?
Yes.
Oh.
And control click is your friend, folks. It's a new mod. You can control click that effect while you're selecting yourself, and then it'll apply it to you.
Okay. I didn't know that either. And
Yeah,
that
it's Thanks to, I forget his channel's name. Crusher Eagle, his name is on Discord.
oh, I gotta actually click on myself. Okay, there we go.
How hurt does this ooze look?
It is at death's door, according to Foundry.
I've got 5.
Oh,
Limping along. If you mouse over it, there
Lunatic
should be a little
Dice
descriptor that
channel.
pops up.
Lunatic Dice.
oh, it shows us. Very nice. Okay, well, in that case, think take a guarded step. You, everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot one thing. When you Bobo, it had the sticky reaction against Bobo, so I have to sticky. So it's just a skill check to possibly Okay, Bobo is grabbed. At least it wasn't restrained.
So I'm going to step, reload, and fire at the ooze.
Okay. That hits. Oh, less damage.
You would still have one more action. Because
Oh, right, because the mount
Well,
moved. Sorry,
It depends. If the mount moved, then he has another action. If you commanded it to step, which is not a stride or strike,
Yeah.
then you do not have another action.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
I
That
think
being
it-
said, not everything's got reactive strike, so who knows if the ooze can even do that.
Okay.
well, if
Kinda
it
like it
could,
hit,
it
though,
probably
so-
would have when I cast my spell within its reach.
Also, it already used its reaction when I attacked it, so it
Oh.
doesn't have a reaction currently.
So
So if
Feel
you
free to
can-
run in and out of its reach all day.
Do you want me to hold you
So-
to what you said?
yes.
Okay. All right. Moving us to the zombie at the Continental. Yeah. You're hitting its pet apparently. You don't. Ernest is a bit confuzzled, but it's gonna attack Boba. Let me see if there are vomit things.
It recharges in 1d4 rounds or something.
Yeah, it has a cooldown. Okay. We're in round 3. Okay, it's gonna go for Bobo. Strike, strike. That's a miss.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
Okay, Tar-Oo's time. Well, I think it just wants to engulf you all. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, as it does that, I'm going to take reactive strike.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
But if he critically
Go
succeeds on-
ahead. I will use my reaction to give you the roll twice on this.
Okay.
Question:
Let me
Question
actually
for
bring that up.
Anthony.
if he critically succeeds on this strike, does that disrupt the move action even though he's immune to critical hits?
Reactive strike doesn't disrupt movement. Some feats
Wow.
like the monk stand
A
still.
1 and a 20.
Yeah. Hell of a thing.
Hey, and it was the 20 was the second roll. That was some great advice you gave, Ernest.
Yeah.
I was just like, hit now.
Hit it now! Hit it now! It's coming towards me. Okay, 27. However, it's got its it had its reaction back, but it's not gonna get away with it. All right, its story is ended. That's its turn, and now it's the for medium. It will attack Dwayne. Okay, it's Dwayne. 24. Okay, and then tries to
Jeez.
grab Dwayne. Nope, Dwayne refuses to be wrestled. And this is a miss. Okay, Ernest.
Okay. I'm going to recall knowledge on the continental one.
Okay.
So here comes that.
There's been this colorful hummingbird flying around the battlefield, by the way. You critically succeeded.
Okay. I guess I'll try to figure out lowest save.
Okay. I'll give you a bit of lore as well.
Ooh, nice.
They tar oozes produce tar zombies after they kill them and absorb them. They're a product of the corruption of this area. Tar replaces their skin, muscles, and internal organs. So they're not its pet; they are its pets, and they follow it like it. They kind of worship it.
Cool.
And what was your question? Sorry.
Save.
Lowest save.
Lowest save was they're quite clumsy. They're slow in their reflexes.
Okay.
And you have
I relate to
the second question.
Highest is probably fortitude, but maybe not.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, and then I am going to analyze weakness as an action, and then fire.
And this is not immune to crits.
Good.
All right.
Yes, all those dice.
Woo!
Lots of dice. All right.
You know how I was saying that usually one attack is when I'm most effective. That's
I would
why.
hope so. Good God.
I'm just gonna assume everybody's enfeebled one unless you say otherwise.
Yeah, I see very little reason because lots of the people are getting up and close. Unless there's something, I'm just going to keep it on enfeebled. And actually, I can switch it on the thing, so I'll switch it if I want to, and it'll show up there.
I'm gonna be a meddlesome GM though and tell you that it would have been great against the ooze because it had that engulf ability. It would have lost. It had a 15-foot speed and would have been lowered to 5.
Yeah.
That's what your critical success tells you too. How to fight oozes.
Yeah, that's. And I was failing all of my recall knowledges on the ooze. So.
Yeah. Okay, I think you have.
Well, no. Because
you're right.
slowed 1. So, my companion slowed 1, which means I'm done.
Wait, it's no longer. Oh yeah, because it's full. It has the tar. Okay.
Yeah, it still has the tar on it.
Bobo's turn.
All right. So Bobo is going to take his first action to command Dwayne to take a guarded step. And then as its second action, he tells Dwayne to GTFO. Dwayne's just going to fly.
It's a 60-foot fly speed.
Yeah. All right. And then second and third action, I am going to sudden charge the Continental medium zombie.
Mm-hmm. I don't like how you make a point that you're sudden charging. It's the same number of actions.
It is. However, because I wear Onslaught Hide, when I sudden charge, it does an extra D8 of damage.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Okay.
there you go. Extra 7 damage is nice. That's pretty good.
50.
And then last attack is a strike. Oof. I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay. Okay,
There we go.
Good hero points.
23. That's very low.
Okay.
All 3 dice are a 4. That's interesting.
Huh. I guess it just didn't have the onslaught hide.
I don't get it on the. I just get it on the first attack.
Because of the sudden charge, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The turn.
Okay. So first things first, Aethelric is going to spend an action to command Mr. Gleason to use his Rhino charge. He is going to now move 5, 10, 15, 20 into range, and he's targeting. I'm pretty sure that Bobo can handle that one, so we're going to target the poor one because damn those pores. And he's going to make a strike with his horn and hit
hits.
For that.
Okay, excellent. And
See, this
something
one's hard.
extra when it charges. It does extra piercing damage. I see. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it adds an additional 2d8 because he is savage.
Nice.
And then Aethelric is going to, utilizing the knowledge of provided by our handy professor, is going to cast a reflex spell. In this case, electric arc, targeting both zombies. Dodge this.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Yep. All right.
Cantrips are fun.
I know. Low commitment. Ooh. That's a failure, and that's a success. Okay. They had pretty good rolls. Okay.
And that ends his turn.
Yalka.
No longer has the blood magic effect.
I think now that thing's out of the way, move a little closer, and I think I'm just gonna reload. Reload. I don't have a lot of useful
Do you have an
spells
attack
for these
cantrip
guys.
that you might want to try?
Say again?
Do you have an attack cantrip that you want to try?
I don't. They're all, guidance and
Okay.
light and shield and that sort of thing. Oh, well. I do have Force Barrage prepared, which if I use that, I won't move, so I can do 3 actions. That
Cool.
instead.
So target the foe and then cast. And then we'll see a cool animation, I think. Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Click that button. And okay, now. Okay, cool. And then click damage 2 more times.
Yeah, okay.
I wish they made a little menu that let you choose how many actions you were.
I kind of
Yeah.
assumed they would.
Okay. All right. Ooh. Decent. Okay. That's
Maybe
5
because each
damage.
missile can target a different creature.
Yeah, you could
Oh,
if you wanted
yeah.
to.
So that's why they do it. I don't know.
Pew pew.
Plink, plink, plink.
Okay. And your rhino can do 1 free action if you'd like. Stride or strike.
I'm riding
I mean,
him. I don't want to be within.
It moved already.
Oh, it did?
Well,
Yeah.
I moved it initially because I was gonna shoot, and then I moved back so I could use all 3 to cast, not
Oh.
magic missile. So, but it's not gonna move anyway because I'm riding it.
Okay. All right. Zombie goes for Bobo. Bobo is posing a threat. Okay, this hits for 21. And it's gonna try to grab him. Ooh, I think this does succeed.
Yeah.
Grabbed. And attempt number 2. That's a miss. And
His tile is almost completely encircled with conditions.
yeah. I've seen that happen in my level 20 campaign where someone was huge and had a complete ring. Though I don't, maybe the spacing is different. Okay, zombie predator. This one's gonna randomly attack.
So how much did he beat my attempt by? Or how much did he win the grab by?
His total is 34.
Okay, never mind. The wrestler gives me a +2 bonus to resist, but it wouldn't have been enough.
That's true. Okay. Attacks Gleason and hits hard with a 28. Right after getting Rhino charged, hits back. And it's gonna try to grapple. Oh! The Rhino can trip or grab back on this critical failure.
I don't know how he's gonna grab, so we're gonna attempt to trip, and that is gonna be a skill
I don't
check.
think I think it automatically is prone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, and so it's gonna spend its next action to stand up, which someone can respond to.
I don't have reach, Ronald.
Oh,
or
you
else I
don't?
would.
That's right. All right, that's his turn. Yeah, if he's stuck in the limb of this zombie.
Yeah.
Ernest.
Okay. I am going to analyze weakness and fire. Because I've already. Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not long for this world.
Yes. For this world. Yeah, 12 damage. Wait, should it be more? No, that's it. Just that.
Yeah,
Damage.
it wasn't the best hit. I'm going to just gonna go ahead and fire at it again.
Does Analyze Weakness still apply? No, probably not.
No.
Okay.
Oh, did I turn it off? I did not turn it
Oh
off.
wait,
I
hold on.
apologize.
Did I not make it off guard? Oh wait, I did not make it off guard last. Did I?
It's still taking the precision damage though.
It still is. Okay. weird.
Yeah, but it didn't take the extra 2d6.
Oh yeah, add 2d6 to the previous. Yeah, it didn't.
Okay,
I
yeah.
got confused.
Okay, I see. What happened is it added the analyze weakness, but for some reason didn't add the actual sneak attack
It
damage.
didn't because I forgot to make it off guard again.
Okay.
And I was mixing
So-
up the two damage sources. I was thinking that was... Okay.
So 10 more damage then.
Nice.
Okay. Very good.
But is it
I was like, 17 was low. I thought it would be higher. Okay, this is a second
Uh,
hit. Now roll damage against it.
okay? Let me scroll back up and hit the damage button.
Hopefully it knows it's... Oh,
It
it
doesn't.
doesn't remember that it's off guard. I mean, I made it off guard after you hit it. So after I apply this, roll 2d6 again.
No,
Whoa, it's not
no,
dead.
this time.
Dead right.
Oh, yeah. There, okay. Yeah, and it actually did do everything correctly, it looks like.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Because
it
I
even
was mixing it with analyze weakness.
It even has my debilitation on there, so.
Nice.
Yep.
Good turn, despite my confusing everything.
All right. Yeah, and then done.
Bobo.
All right. So Bobo lands on top of the zombie's corpse, and he's going to sudden charge the other zombie. There we go.
Rick, that'll actually stand.
You got
This
rhino
would be
charges
bad.
and mouse charges. Wow! Oh my god!
3 11s. That's nice.
86
Holy
damage. And on fire, persistent fire damage.
Okay. I'll attack again.
Wow.
Alright. I think it's not long for this world as well.
That's 30, 42
Alright,
probably.
you have defeated
Yeah.
the Tar Entourage. Congratulations.
Boo.
Hey, I get to give you guys dad jokes. Hey. Alright, well that was something. And this colorful hummingbird is flitting around. What on earth is going on here? And it excitedly greets you. Okay, let me switch to less
Great.
exciting sound here.
As soon as it starts talking, I'm doing a recall knowledge.
You succeed. You identify this to be what's called a harmona.
That's a type of fey, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I can talk to it.
Intelligent and curious, these tiny fey birds freely roam the first world and usually sit in the courts of queens and such. They like to search for diverse and unusual places. They might befriend a non-fey, but they resent those who would treat them as pets. And they don't want... They normally fight to the death to avoid capture.
All right.
Alright, it's a very excitable creature, and it says, wow! The Tamarnian forest is home to many dangers, and the Tar creatures are but one of them. But you seem valiant. And more importantly, my mistress has told me to be alert for a source of great magic that comes this way, like a fire in the night. I think this must be you. What are your names? And where have you come from?
Oh. Well, is it speaking Hallett?
It's speaking, yes.
Okay. Because if it's speaking Fey, I can speak that too. It's one of the few languages that Aethelric can actually speak. Because he is
It's one of the many that
wait,
Ernest can
actually,
speak.
it's speaking in Fey. I see that's the only language it has.
Oh.
Okay, so
Aethelric will... Oh, sorry, go
Ernest
ahead.
understands. So, does Bobo understand?
That's a bird. It's chirping.
No, that's Faye. It's not
You
chirping.
can't tell,
It's,
man. Sounds like
It's-
a bird to me.
does
Sounds like birdsong.
Yeah.
I will express to you. I'll offer translation for those that do not speak Fae in the party.
Well, Aethelric will respond. Well, my name is Aethelric, and these are my friends. We are of the Burning Mammoth. Or no, we are not. That's the wrong answer. We are of the Broken Tusk following, and it's nice to meet you.
Ah, yes, and very nice to meet you. There are many unpleasant things here, and you're one of the less unpleasant ones. And you've dealt with something unpleasant, so that must mean you are better.
Well, I would like to think that we are. These
We definitely
creatures
are.
were very unnatural, and well, they were not very friendly either. So we had to defend ourselves, and yes, we were triumphant. Yes, my name is Aethelric. Do you have a name?
I have many names, but my mistress calls me Everbright, for I remind her the sun is never far away, even in the darkest of winters.
Ernest
Right.
throws up a little in his mouth. But this entire time, Ernest is offering translation for both sides of the conversation for the two that don't speak Fae. Just to make that clear, so you guys know everything that's being
He has
said.
a visual dislike towards this.
Yeah,
creature while he's translating.
he says that thing. It goes, oh, so cheesy.
Everbright. That is a pretty name. And who's your mistress?
Adelema, the Solstice Queen. She cares for this land, but the winter solstice is near, and her powers are at their lowest ebb. I will soon fly home to her and tell her all about you.
Well, is there anything that we can do to perhaps help?
Why do you want to be here? This is such a dangerous place.
Well, we are in search of some folks, and we are passing through, and and anywhere we could go to make friends is if we can make friends, it's a good thing. We like having more friends, and if we can help and perhaps gain new friends, that is something that we like to do.
And who might you be looking for?
Yavarska. The name might not mean anything to you, but it is
Tilts its head at an angle, looks at you quizzically.
A woman, spellcaster. If that probably.
This a spellcaster. Well, this one looked like a great warrior, though. She was wearing white fur, and she rode a terrible white worm that frightened me. There were many following her. Is that a Varsa?
That does sound like her, except the white worm is kind of a new thing.
Yes, a giant white worm.
That's interesting, but other than that, the description's spot on to what we've encountered before.
Well, she was heading that way, and Everbright points a wing towards the east. But I don't know where they are now. But my mistress would know.
Then
Many
perhaps
were following her, and they drew the attention of the evils in the forest. And many evil things there are here.
that they attracted the attention, as in violent attention, or as in joining with them attention.
Took note of them. But she didn't seem very interested. She seemed bent on something, looking for something. I don't know what it was.
It was a person that we also seek.
And who would that be?
Metuak.
Metsuak. Tilts his head at an angle, looks at you quizzically.
A man possessed by a demon.
Well, it's only recently I came here, so yet another thing my mistress might know more about.
Yes, he would have come through here quite a while ago, from my understanding.
The Solstice Queen knows every pine needle in these woods. If anyone can help you, it's she.
Might you be able to direct us towards her?
Points a wing towards the east. It's very foggy, so you can't quite see, but Everbright tells you that there is a mountain. A mountain peak, if you head east, that you can see. She dwells far from here. The journey is not easy for those who must walk on the ground. Travel east until you reach the river, and follow it to the Abyssal Lake. East.
Abyssal Lake.
Abyssal Lake, yeah.
Sound very
East
Oh,
hippie.
between
great.
the mountains and the lowland swamps, you will find a trail. And that trail leads north to my mistress. She knows everything
Okay.
that has transpired here for many centuries, and she will have much to say to you.
Okay.
If you
Go to
indeed
the-
have the magic that she was hoping to find, is that something you would have?
Well, we have lots of magic. What sort of specific magic are you looking for?
I'm just gonna turn straight to you and be like, talking about the primordial flame.
Well, I figured that. I was trying to get her to, or it to release that information on its own.
I don't think that they would know that, because all they know is anyway. Yes, we do. Let's just say that.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I believe we have the magic that you're that your mistress is looking for.
Oh, she would be so pleased. But be careful. Undead stalk this land, and not just people like you, but undead trees, and much worse beside. But above all, the Stone Witch. The Stone Witch dwells to the south, in the heart of the tar sands. She's not the source of the evil that permeates the trees. That wickedness is much older than she is. But she guides it and gives it purpose. And she is my mistress's foe.
Stone Witch. A hag of some kind?
She speaks of her like she's a hag, yes. But again, she is...
No.
It seems likely.
Yeah. Well, very good. We will attempt to head towards your mistress, probably post haste. It seems like she is the next step towards discovering where to find our foes.
Yes. And do hurry, the winter solstice approaches. And each day the Stone Witch gets stronger, and my mistress gets weaker.
Why is the Stone Witch getting stronger?
GM says, good question.
Hero point.
She's opposed to... she's pretty much the opposite of my mistress. As
The
my mistress
Equinox
weakens,
Witch.
she gets stronger. And she fears that she might make a move at the winter solstice.
Right. Sounds like your mistress is probably some sort of nature spirit, similar to a dryad or a naiad. And probably this witch might very well be a hag or some diametrically opposed being of also nature. Or maybe not. I don't know. Because I'm literally just making assumptions. And
In any event, I would like to know more about this stoned witch.
I can't believe all three of you speak bird. That's very weird.
Well,
Oh
do you
wait, I
speak-
don't think Yalka speak. Does Yalka speak it?
No, sorry. I thought someone was still translating.
Oh, I would have like just kind of between the times talking, and I would have probably said a few words so that they were at least able to follow along a little bit.
I would have
Okay.
submitted these questions for translation at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Struggling to do your
I'm-
best, like those court interpreters.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm trying my
imagine.
best to keep everyone in the loop.
Why don't we go kill the stone witch first then? We can go kill the stone witch, take her head to the lady. It'd be nice, like a nice present.
Everbright says,
He may
"No,
not-
no, I was told to tell the visitors to go to her first."
Oh,
Perhaps she has. She would know her enemy best. She would be able to provide us with information, possibly tools that could be useful.
whatever, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you speak bird. I get it. Yeah.
In
Me
case
too,
anyone's
fuck, fuck.
charge.
I speak Fey. It's different.
Whatever you say, man.
All right, Everbright is also taken aback by your rock, and is flitting about its head, and perched on top of its head now.
Hello, bird. This is my big bird. His name is Dwayne.
Yep. I don't know how Dwayne takes to it, but yeah, Everbright's friendly enough, I suppose, if the big bird's not annoyed.
I think that he's small enough. Everybody's small enough that it probably doesn't phase him.
All right, some of the corpses that you just destroyed, one of them holds a shield bearing the symbol of the burning mammoths. Another one has a shattered axe.
Sounds
Well,
like it's time to identify magic.
It looks like the lady we're looking for came through here and lost some of her people.
Well, there is no magical aura on these things. And Everbright does not know. Everbright says that yes, some of the visitors bore the shield like that.
Well, there we go. That's pretty much a confirmation that they were who we're looking for.
Okay. Anything else for Everbright before she takes her flight? Okay.
Well,
Yeah, think of any.
just tell your mistress that we will be there as soon as we can, as soon as we are able.
Okay. All right. We are we're at our halfway point. We had a late start. However, the session will be a little shorter than the future ones. Looks like we'll stop in about 90 minutes. In the meantime, we should take our 10-minute break.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. See you in 10. Okay, we're back. All right. So that was your encounter with a Harmona. We go to our map, and you are currently in a forest. Every hex is 12 miles across. Normally it takes 1 day to travel across land. However, this is difficult terrain, and it would take 2 days to travel. Okay, the hexploration system means that since I believe the mount with the lowest speed in this group is 30 feet, or the lowest speed among the mounts is 30 feet. So that means the party gets 2 exploration activities per day. One is a group activity of travel, and then each of you can do like a normal exploration activity as your second each person's second activity, if that makes sense. And there were some things about like preparing a camp that helps things. Anyway, there are some other suggestive activities that you could do in addition to the usual exploration mode activities. So that's how it works, and I would roll a random encounter every day.
So we need to go east.
That's what she said. Yep.
Yeah.
East until we hit a river, then we follow the river to a lake. And an abyssal lake. And then there's a trail.
Yeah.
Follow the river
Yes.
down or up?
Follow the river to the sea. Follow the river down.
Yeah, south.
The river feeds the lake.
Mhm. So follow the water's flow. And so step 1. Shall we go to the hex directly east of us?
Let's go.
All right.
Excellent. What do people want to do while exploration? Fortify camp. You can spend time fortifying your camp for defense with a successful crafting check. Anyone keeping watch or defending the camp gets a +2 circumstance bonus to initiative rolls and perception checks to see creatures attempting to sneak up on the camp. That is something that can be one of your hexploration activities, I suppose. Another choice being, it's kind of weird that conflicts with what you're doing during the daytime when you're not making camp, but that's kind of how the rules work.
Yeah, so looking at the hexploration rules that you linked, that looks like the only other one, yeah?
That and map.
Well, mapping the area, which you're not tasked with mapping the area.
And we haven't reconnoitered it, so we can't do it anyway.
Yeah, but there's also just your normal exploration activities. Yes, the only other thing that they suggest are reconnoiter, fortify camp, and map the area. Reconnoiter helps with finding locations when inside the hex, should you be looking for one.
That takes our whole day, right?
Yeah, if it's a forest, it takes 2 days.
Okay. like the sound of reconnoitering, but it also sounds like it's going to slow us down.
I mean, it will, but if there's stuff to be found, that's the way you find it.
Right.
We did a lot of it with our previous exploration. Back in the Lost Mammoth Valley. We basically reconnoitered almost every hex we went to, in fact.
Sounds.
I don't know if that strategy is going to be beneficial this exploration or not, but it could be.
It is the 23rd of Neth, which is... Let me check the calendar. Is that November?
September, I think. It might not be, I don't know.
November. Yeah.
It's November, okay.
This bird was... made it sound like time was important.
Time is of the essence,
Winter
yeah.
solstice is about 4 weeks away.
It might behoove us to just move and then kill things that get in our way.
Yeah. So do we need to make like nature or survival checks to travel, or am I reading things wrong?
Well, I think since you're just going in a cardinal direction, I'm looking at the sense direction thing.
Because it would look like out of all of our people, Miss Yalka has the highest survival check.
I suppose getting lost is important if you don't yeah, I'm looking at sense direction, and it says it's untrained to determine a cardinal direction using the sun. So it's about not getting hopelessly lost, and I think this means yeah, I'm just looking at the examples. Like, traveling overland, the examples really give you the sense that traveling overland, you don't really need to make checks if you can make the DC 10. Because the other things are more specific. Navigating a hedge maze, navigating... well, one thing is a relatively featureless desert, though you still know where the sun is. So, I'm a little not sure when to call for checks. Is anyone trained in survival? Yeah, I see Bobo is.
Yalka is.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm not going to ask for checks to get lost, to not get lost. Because, what is this? Well, a nat 1 wouldn't mean you fail, though. That is true, actually. And that one would make you fail, unless somebody had assurance or a plus 18. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna roll a nat 20. I believe it looks like Yalka has the best bonus. Okay, so day 1, here we go. Give us, Yalka, give us just a d20 check. You just need to not roll a 1.
So not survival?
You could roll survival, however, it's real... Oh. Have you spent a hero point yet?
I have not. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
We will be right back.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice. Okay. And I'm gonna roll to see if there's an encounter. Okay. A 6 is definitely not high enough. The higher it is, the worse it is for the party. Okay, it was difficult terrain, so we have not actually advanced to the next hex. Next, this will at least not be as tedious as my adventure across the crown of the world that I was running about a week ago, where we had expedition points and nighttime nightmare checks and stuff.
Oof.
Okay, Yalka, next roll. Okay.
What?
I'm just gonna say the day is lost. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get into.
Hey, it's a new day. Do I get a new hero point?
No, those are for session. Okay. I'm keeping a tally of days. Just make another roll. That was some bad luck.
So how many days do we need to get to the next hex?
Thank you.
2 days of actual travel.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay, day 2, no encounter. Day 3, no encounter. Yay! You made it! Alright.
Do we go farther on a nat 20?
You do not. No, you just don't get lost. I mean,
Yeah.
sense direction. If you are in an environment with cardinal directions, you know them exactly. There you go. Alright.
All right.
Make our next check. This will be, continuous rolls by the two of us. Okay. Oh, that's good.
Here we go.
Alright, no encounter. Go again. I feel like I'm playing like a child board game right now. Success. No encounter. You made it.
Yahtzee.
Oh, look at that.
Yay!
River.
There's a river.
Well. I knew it was over here.
Let's
I can
get into the
smell
hex with the river, I guess. So,
Okay. Hold on.
Nope.
Let me see. Let me roll something.
No more tar men.
Okay.
I also have to assume Bobo and Dwayne are scouting flying, since Bobo is scouting.
I was thinking the same thing with my fairy dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The three of them are hanging out.
since you are flying, I'm going to say that you're going to get an extra 50% distance on what you're about to see. You see a large group of, as you're flying ahead of the party, Bobo, you see there's a group of, it looks like 6, maybe 8 large reptilian creatures that are walking straight in the party's direction, walking westward towards the party.
Are they bipedal or quadrupedal?
Quadrupedal.
Okay. I'll report back to the group that there are somewhere between 4 and 8 large reptilian creatures headed this way. They're walking on all fours. I don't know if we want to try to stay out of their way or just prepare for the encounter.
I will recall knowledge based off his description. I know that I get a negative for that, but might as well try.
All right, go ahead.
Yep. I don't know. Okay. Dang habit. One second.
Or Bobo.
Oh,
Ah,
that's a mouth.
Okay, here we are.
like basilisk, is it?
Think so, but maybe.
I should have hidden check. Sorry.
Oh.
Do you want me to just?
Yeah, roll again.
Okay.
Did my familiar see the same thing? And if so, can
Yes.
he tell me with telepathy? So that I can make a... Well, no, because I
Telepathy
still
tells
didn't see
you
it, so...
words. But you could try a check also.
Oh man, no, wait, no, you
Just
didn't.
with
Hidden,
speech.
Why did you
hidden
not-
check, Ernest.
I think I know. I'm trying. I'm sorry.
Ronald's rules of rolling.
Here we go.
Did you there?
There we
we go.
Okay, you are certain you critically succeeded that these are hodags. They are predators, aggressive.
Hodays.
They usually try to ambush their prey secretly. However, these seem to be hunting in a pack, which is unusual behavior for them. They seem to
Okay.
be openly on the hunt as a group. And they, any questions?
Do I think that they would be of particular, like, would it be difficult to, if they caught us, for us to protect ourselves against them?
Oh,
Like, general,
their strength.
Capability.
yeah.
Well, in numbers as significant as this, it'll be a tough challenge, but doable.
Okay.
On its own, it would be trivial.
Okay.
They're definitely weaker than the party on an individual basis, but there might be 8 of them
Okay.
or so.
And next question: are they good eating?
Well,
For a ghost?
you don't.
Fair point.
Well, for non-ghosts, you don't trust that much can be eaten here. That was one of the tips actually given to you, and why I brought up the rations. I didn't really say why, but you can't really subsist here. It's not safe to consume things here. It might corrupt you.
Ah. Okay. I will.
Or
I will let the
poison
group
you,
know.
is more what I said. I meant to say.
Yeah. I will let the group know that these. It's all about whether or not we want to spend time fighting some of the local wildlife or not. We can try to avoid them. I mean, they're not particularly dangerous. This many will be a challenge, but I think well within our capability.
They have monster parts, FYI.
We could use their parts for things.
By
Yes.
the way, the ooze, I should have mentioned
Hodag's
the ooze
eyes.
parts as well. But you have ooze parts, ooze and ooze zombie parts.
That, I mean, it is a good point. I mean, I do want to. I think that this is the level I can actually make it so that my eyeglasses give me a +2 to my perception checks.
Also, there is specific leather armor that you can make out of their hide, if I remember from Howl of the Wild.
Ah, yes. If I get 435 gold pieces of parts with a special sense, I get a +2 item bonus instead of +1
Hmm.
to my
I
perception.
say we mess him up. Let's do it.
I just realized this is a great system to incentivize fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just give you the value of the... Okay, the Tar Ooze had 275 gold of body value. And the Tar Zombies collectively had 300. We know they had bludgeoning attacks, sticky, strength. I don't know what else you guys wanted to know. Oh, fire weakness. I don't know. Oil fire. So I would say they could enhance fire things, I suppose.
Ooh.
Right. All right. Well, let's take these things on.
Okay. Well, here they come.
I have to assume after 2 days we're healed up.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
More than 2 days because we lost that one day. That
Oh, right.
day
Well, they were
one.
like five. It's been 5 days. It's 2 hexes, but 5 days. Yeah.
What is this distance? Oh, okay. All right. Due to your scouting advantage, you have a kind of bigger heads up. Oh, we don't need the Everbright here. Ah, okay. Let me deal with things.
That's combat.
It is. Oh yeah, good. The music automatically starts. I don't have to worry about that. Okay. All right, you guys can roll.
We are not on the combat map.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
I don't
not.
see a
Sorry.
carousel or anything.
Whoops, yeah, I clicked the roll all button. Sorry. So Aethelric's happy.
I can't see where we are.
We're to the left of the map. There we go.
There we go. I'm in the right spot.
Okay. You can change your positions as long as you're close to the left edge, if you'd like.
I think I'm good where I'm at.
We might have a couple of rounds of dramatically running at each other. Oh, treat the trees as difficult terrain. Just squares that there. But Aethelric, you were first. That's why I mentioned you.
I am.
Oh my god, they're in
I am.
fireball range.
You know, you are very, very correct there. So for my first action, I am actually going to command Gleason to move us 30 there, I think. Wait, hold on, go back. What was that measurement? I want to go there. So there's 2 stride actions there for Gleason, and now that's not what I'm looking for. We want to right click down. There we go. And you're very most I should have a line of effect for there to do that wonderful thing that I can do, but this time it gets bigger.
Okay. I think you can get 6 of them. I think that was your intention. Yeah, I think you already got it in. Okay, good.
I think if you scoot it 1 square to the right, it'll get that guy in the top right.
I'll definitely count it.
Okay.
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 I
what happened to
rolled
my roll
low.
all button? I used to have a roll all button.
Two and a half.
Got 2 nat 20s.
5. Just slightly below average.
5 ones.
Okay. You know what? That reminds me. I do prefer to have the my tastes change over time. I do prefer to not see the result immediately in chat. I like to see the die roll. Okay, good. So I changed that. The exceptional large, except you know all of them. You know what they are. I'm going to make a random roll. This one did not like that, and And it's just gonna run towards you. It's not the most sophisticated. Okay. Mobile Hodag. Funny. Also gonna do similar. Behead Hodag. It's going to travel. Huh, that's kind of difficult terrain. And then it burrows under the ground.
Oh no.
And this one is going to also move. Oh, what's this giant mushroom in the way? Two. That was going to be 25. 1, 2, 3. Huh. This one will also burrow under the ground. Strange, isn't it? Wow, I you guys must have rolled badly, or I rolled well on initiative.
I got a minus, or I got a natural 1.
This one's gonna run straight towards the perp. Just gonna go here. Wait, I made one of these. No, it's going to be underground. Okay, then Ernest, you're up.
So as we were approaching, I went ahead and had the primordial flame out, and I'm going to see your fireball and raise you a 7th rank sunburst spell.
This is gonna be crazy. Okay.
Which I can hit. Yep, I can hit all of them with.
Is there there's no effect we can put into chat, is there? I'm gonna have to go to
And
You had sniping. That was your thing.
45
I
fires.
had fireballs.
7th level sunburst. And we decided to make it your class DC, is that what we did?
well, now I actually have a spellcasting DC because I'm psychic.
Okay.
So I think.
Alright, let's
Well, yes, we were using my rogue, and I think my rogue's still.
probably
It's gonna be.
better, but
It actually might be the same at this level.
oh yeah, it is strange. I'm not sure why.
Because my
Mastermind.
psychic is intelligence based and
I see.
my rogue is intelligence based, so
Okay.
and I'm trained in both, so
Sunburst. I wonder if Foundry's gonna know what DC to use.
it should from the way I cast it. Oh, I forgot to select all of them though. Sorry.
Got it.
Hold on. I didn't.
Okay, so this is going to be 27. Okay, that's correct. That's a success. Wow, I rolled 2 ones.
19. Okay.
Okay, 19 fails. Okay, all right.
All right.
Half. Half. All right, there you go.
All right. And so third action, I am going to have Nukeshuk move over to like here.
Okay.
And this is a command, so double move.
All right. I think we went through 2 difficult terrain squares.
And her speed's 35 feet.
Okay.
And I did command to give 2, so I should be able to get there just fine.
Cool.
And that should do it.
Okay, next is the Resonant Hodag. Well, there's another threat on the battlefield. I think it's only going to get this far. You can tell which ones are passing their intelligence checks. Okay, Yalka, you're up. You're muted, by the way.
Am I still muted?
I hear you now.
Nope.
Not now.
Ah, sorry. Thank you. I'm going to send. Oh shit! That's how 20 works.
Bobo on a 60-foot speed giant bird is iconic. Are you thinking? Is he frozen? He's frozen. I don't know if he knows that he's frozen.
Oh, he's writing in internet
Okay.
freaking out again.
Alright.
Right. Sorry.
We hear you now.
Yeah. I'm loading back into Foundry.
Do you know what you want to do?
Yes. Yalka's going to cast Fly on herself and spend her third action to move Woolly Rhino 60 feet closer to the Hodex.
Okay. Alright.
In case my internet goes out again.
Alright. Okay. Spell Fly. Okay. Alright. The forthcoming Hodag is going to go here and then burrow under the ground. And the influential one, oh, this one failed saving throw, is going to hurtle itself forth. They haven't seemed to have learned their lesson, Anthony.
I'm sorry?
They haven't seemed to have learned their lesson.
No, it appears they have not.
Okay, Bobo's next.
All right. So Dwayne's gonna swoop over here. I don't know why it's not giving me a ruler as I move, but 60 feet. Move essentially there. And then Bobo's gonna sudden charge this Hodag here. Add a little pouch.
Yep. Oh. Low roll
Ew.
continue.
I'm gonna use a hero point. I want to make that.
That hits.
All right.
Okay. All right. 39. Very good. Oh, jeez. That was a kill. Except it wasn't. Because it has a reaction. It has, wait. It
Is
has
it
one
dead?
hit point. It has 1 hit point. So... All right. What else are you doing? It
All right.
actually did not go down to 0 hit points. It had 40 hit points before you hit it.
Okay. Then I'm going to. He'll attack again.
Okay. All right. Now this is going to trigger its reaction, and it's going to become wounded. It has ferocity.
Okay. So what does that do exactly?
It
Do I have to roll damage or no?
It stays at 1 hit point and does not die. It uses this reaction though.
Got it.
It increases its wounded value, and if it would increase its wounded value to 4, it would die. Regardless.
Okay. All right. Well, that is Bobo's turn.
Boom.
All right. Well,
Aethelric.
yeah. So we're gonna have. So I did the measurement. If I move there, that's 30 feet of movement on a command move. Command. Charge. Rhinoceros charge thing. Yeah, Rhinoceros charge. That's command that. So it moves and then does. It's gonna try to take out the exceptional Hodag.
Yep.
Considering it probably doesn't have another reaction,
Oh.
and it's going to miss. So that is Gleason's turn. And Aethelric still has 2 actions. Bars at initiative 36. At the start of initiative, yeah, so my blood magic isn't in effect right now. However, I do have something for this. I don't think I get much in the way of a.
Did I totally vanish there for a bit?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I think we're all just having issues today. I don't know. My internet just suddenly restarted.
Oh.
So, just randomly. I have no idea.
Huh.
So we're targeting
Sometimes
exceptional and mobile
Okay.
with electric arc,
Okay.
and it's the 27 reflex.
Okay, the
dice.
low health one is gonna make it save first. And fails! It is destroyed. The mobile will save. And fails. Okay. Alright, mobile is going to go up to Aethelric. It does not like Aethelric.
Pretty sure it doesn't.
It is going to has 10-foot reach with its spiked tail. It's going to aim at the rhino. That is a hit. Oh wait, I have a thing. I should have done. Sorry, I'm sorry. I want to do this thing. Rip and tear. So I was gonna make a jaw strike. I would open with a jaw strike. So let me see what the jaws damage would be. This is the jaws. I mean, let's just transfer that attack roll to the jaws. Okay, 14 jaws damage to. And it's gonna claw Aethelric. Okay, that's a hit. For 16 against Aethelric.
I'm gonna try to unexpected shift,
Oh,
and let's see if I roll the flat check. I do not, so I take the damage.
okay.
And wait, do I? No, if I succeed, I'm dazzled, so I still take regular damage.
Okay. All right. It's part of its. Did I show Rip and Tear? It basically has, yeah, it's like
Yes.
Draconic Frenzy. There's a second claw. And that misses.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, this will go up to, it's gonna go up here. There's a tree in the way. However, it does have reach towards the rhino. So this one will actually use its spiked tail. It has 10-foot reach with its spiked tail. That's going to hit the rhino for 15. And it has knockdown. It uses its third action to try to trip the rhino at full bonus. Okay, 29. That will trip the rhino. Now I'm wondering what that means for the rider. I'm not sure.
That is a question.
I think you become prone also, unless you want to try to do some acrobatics or to land on your feet and dismount right now as a reaction.
Yeah, we could probably do that. Does Catfall do anything here?
I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus, and we're gonna try to beat its try to beat a 25, and you got, yeah. All right, you land on your feet on an adjacent square. Okay, that's its turn. Hostile Hodag. It's gonna burrow. And surface. And it's gonna attack. I randomly rolled the rhino. So that was 2 actions it used already. So here's the jaws. Oh.
Oof.
Whoa. A nat 15, I suppose. I'm just a little surprised because of the level of this creature. But I guess so. That didn't roll good damage though. 23 against Rhino. The safe one is going to... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 2 actions to get here, and we'll bite at Aethelric. Okay, that's a hit for 19. Your rhino, did you decide not to have barding?
Yeah, I didn't have the money for it.
Oh, okay. Well, monster parts, you can make them with any daily prep.
Gotcha.
Okay, Ernest.
Okay. I am going to command Inukshuk to hold on. Just trying to figure out if I can get. Looks like I can. So I'm going to do stuff. 1 second. Okay, 1 movement to get to here. And then I'm going to have her do a tusk strike. Sorry, target. Okay. Which she is going to miss. Then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to recall knowledge on the influential Hodag.
Okay.
So here comes that. I still have her selected. 1 second, I need to switch. Ugh. I'm having to deal with new stuff.
New stuff?
I have, yeah, I've got 2 tokens now that I'm controlling.
Oh.
And so I had,
Was that
Let's go.
a die full of question marks for you?
yes,
Okay. You did not succeed.
okay. And then I am going to, oh, you know what? I forgot that I still had the primordial flame in my hand. I'm going to put that away. And that's my turn.
Okay. Suppose you're... Okay.
So,
Okay, and your turn?
yep, I pressed it. I should have done it. Yeah, I did. Or did it?
No,
Doesn't look like it.
you got to make sure you're on Ernest, not on your.
Oh, gosh, of course I do. All right.
Oh. Interesting. We'll all get used to it.
Well, hold on. According to my thing, it's Aethelric's turn right now.
Not
I
according
mean,
to mine.
Aethelric is 4 or 5 turns ago.
I'm refreshing.
Against it. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. This one moves through. It decides to go for Ernest.
I would like to take a reactive strike as it moves through my space.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you would.
Is it going specifically for me?
It looks like it is.
Then I am going to use my reaction
Okay.
to +2 to AC.
Bobo hits it on the way. Okay. 30 damage. I think it's going to change its mind and go for Bobo. Here comes a rip and tear. Oh, actually, no, it's got a thing. Got another thing. Toss. It's going to try to... It's going to do a Jaws attack.
Ooh.
That's a miss.
Oh, the sound was nasty, but
It
I'll
was.
take the miss.
Okay, Yalka.
Yalka and Wooly are going to gonna move, I think, 30 feet. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, so that is the mammoth's or the rhino's movement. Yalka is gonna move 15 feet.
Oh, she's gonna dismount?
She is going to fly off of her
yeah.
mount. So she's going to move, I figure,
Yeah.
15 feet across, 15 feet to go up. So splitter movement, that's not mathematically 100% accurate, but
Where would you like to be?
15 feet over and 15 feet above.
Okay.
Where's that?
Yeah, that's definitely the sum of the hypotenuse is less than the sum of the other sides.
Thank you. And
Pythagorean.
she is going to phase bolt this hodag.
You avoided the lesser cover problem.
I did. On top of him. So let's do that.
Very good. That's a hit.
Nice.
Did it auto roll it? No, sorry. Then let's do a little damage.
Okay. Ooh. That's a cantrip?
Yeah, that
It is,
seems
yeah,
like
look at
a
that.
lot.
Is that right? Oh, 3d4. Yeah, that's right. Wow.
Plus-
You just
Plus
had a
44. Yeah,
you
that's
also had a
nice.
pretty good roll there. Well, that would kill it, except that it has its ferocity.
It's alright, I got another phase bolt for next round. Oh shit,
I mean,
sorry.
you have infinite baseballs.
I got all phase bolts. And mostly power.
All right. Ernest, it looks like you have instant regret about something.
No, I'm having flashbacks. You said that they have ferocity, and I was like,
Okay.
Gave me flashbacks to when I was running the first adventure that they came out with, Plague Stone. I was running Plague Stone, and they were up against all of the orcs, and they just could not, for the life of them, get them down. And it was a TPK. It was
wow.
really, really bad. It was really bad. I still don't think they've forgiven me to this day, and I'm just like, I just was trying to get by the rules.
All right. They got this cool toss ability, but I don't know if there's a size limit. There's no size limit.
That does seem weird, but
That does seem weird. Like, I feel like well, okay, I have one action left, and I think what makes I'll try to toss first. That way I don't have
The
to
ghost?
make a ruling. Oh wait, no, it's not going to be possible with the ghost. Yeah, I'm going to try to toss
Well,
Nukshuk.
I know for ghosts. Well,
They. I believe that the rules specifically for Ghost PCs is that they can't do it to me, and I used to not be able to do it to them, but now I can do it to them because of the feat I took.
That sounds right. It's usually anything that requires a skill check with requires strength.
Yeah.
This.
But it can be
requires
just
an
as effective
athletics
to
check.
try to toss the thing I'm riding. So, yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless
You're
you.
right. Jaws strike against. I'm gonna toss one of you. Okay, influential. Okay, this guy is going to. Well, I think if you're 15 feet in the air, they have a 10-foot reach spike thing.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna try to toss Yalka with a spiked tail because it's 10 feet. The way I measure elevation, by the way, is that your feet, 15, you measure from the ground 15 feet, and then that's where your feet are. And I
Yeah.
treat every large creature as 10 feet tall, unless it makes... Well, actually, they're not that tall. They're not... They don't stand on... They're... No, I don't
Quadrupedal.
think they can reach you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack... I'm gonna try to... Well... Too much thinking. I'm gonna do a rip and tear on woolly rhinoceros. Uh-oh.
Not woolly.
Yeah.
Well,
31 against...
Oh, Jesus.
Yup.
Well, that's why Wooly gets paid the medium box.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Click
I
on-
say that
you
same
see the little
thing.
button to apply
about
damage
myself.
in chat?
Say it about myself.
You see that
Sorry,
button?
say that.
At the bottom of the chat, there's a little button to apply the damage to Wooly.
Oh, I just did it straight on his character sheet.
Oh, you did? Oh, that works.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, here's the claw. Claw 1 misses. Claw 2 hits. Oh, I still hear from the sound effect whether it hits. So I need to probably just get rid of the delay. Okay, that's going to do damage. And I'm going to use the bathroom really quick. Bobo's next. I'll be right back, sorry.
All right, Bobo, if you... No, you're perfectly fine anyways. It doesn't matter.
There's so many targets. It's a target-rich environment for Bobo. He doesn't have to go very far.
I was gonna say, if you stay where you are, I was gonna hit you with a my healing fire,
Uh-huh.
but you're perfectly fine, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah, they haven't hit me. There's a lot of big targets.
Also, I have to be careful
I'm back.
because I can't, with my heal spell, I can't not target people.
Hmm.
So if I try a 3-action heal, I might accidentally tag Ernest.
So, Ronald, if I wanted Dwayne to end up here
Mm-hmm.
in these 4 spaces, is it feasible to think he could fly up and over them
Yeah.
and then end up here?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So Bobo's first action is going to be to command Dwayne.
I guess I'll see what the steep climb check is, but does it have an acrobatics score? Steep climb is part of maneuvering flight.
Yes, it's plus 19 for acrobatics.
Ooh, just
Expert?
steep ascent is DC 15. Roll acrobatics. Basically, don't roll a 1. Okay, good. All right, plop it wherever you like.
All right. He's going to just end up here. And he's going to start squawking and flapping. And then Bobo is going to attack this Hodag.
Oh, it's doing its support thing.
Yes.
Is that only one
which-
action?
It's
Or
the
does
bird
it-
support. Yes, it is 1 action.
Yeah, but support allows it can stride once towards the target as part of that activity.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yes, when I command it. There it is. All right, so then Bobo. Break. There we go.
Okay. All right, I think it's a goner. You're attacking the one that's at like 1 health, right?
No, I'm attacking the one that I'm underneath. That's injured.
I've lost track. You're under which one?
Oh,
That's
I can't.
where you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, and then
And-
I'll bleed damage.
Yep, and he's also dazzled.
Ooh. Oh yeah, while the bleed pours over his eyes, the blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dwayne pecks out his eyes while Bobo's tearing up his feet.
This is
Jesus.
like the Birds movie, The Birds.
Terrible way to die.
Yeah. Oh well, attacking again. And I'll do rip and tear because there's no reason not to.
Oh yeah, they have a
Although I guess it
rip and
doesn't-
tear ability. And you do
What's
too.
that?
Their ability.
Well, mine's different though.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine gives them 1d6 bleed damage, but they've already got 2d4, so that's probably better. So I'll just attack them. It's fine.
Oh.
I'll crit.
Yeah.
Yes,
I've
you will.
decided.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why do you need to think if you can roll 20? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, that would kill. Except it doesn't.
That he needs to make a fortitude save against DC
Yes,
25.
Critical specialization for unarmed, or else he's slowed one. Ow.
Oh, all right.
All right. Succeeds.
It's a free
All right,
slow. I'll
It's
take
in a
it.
bad way. Whoops! I didn't mean to set Aethelric on fire.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
mean, he's Phoenix blooded, but not that.
I can make myself on fire, but I don't want to do that. All right, so Aethelric is going to command Gleason to stand up. I think it's no. What is it? Is it control? To
Control
Yeah,
mouse
there we go.
wheel. Shift mouse wheels faster.
yeah. So I'm commanding him to stand up, and he is going to make a strike at the mobile hold. No, he's gonna strike the safe one with just a regular.
Oh.
Nice.
And he'll just
Go Gleason.
Got him.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Okay. 33.
Good
Big
boy.
damage.
He's as good as the boys. Now, Aethelric, with his remaining 2 actions, is going to cast Rejuvenating Flames because he likes doing stuff like that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, come on, there we go. And we're gonna do it like that. So it should hit
Yeah, you can
the
actually,
2 Hodags and heal.
by rule, you
well-
can actually do it like this.
But that
Oh, do
wouldn't
you want
hit-
it? You could. It's up to you.
Who's next? I want to hit mobile.
Okay.
So we'll do it like that, and 14 damage on a reflex save, and my handy dandy
Ooh.
Gleason gets 14 hit points
The
back.
hostile one critically failed.
Nice.
Oh, and that's the one that was at 1 health. It dies. Okay, mobile takes 14.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's
Oh, and then yeah, control click, is that it?
Or you can click and drag.
Oh yeah. So there you go. Awesome. And then that is his turn.
Okay. Okay. Let me look at this ability. I think a toss is only if they travel 20 feet.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Aw. Alright, I'm just gonna rip and tear into Bobo. Okay, Jaws. So it should treat you as off guard. Not sure why it doesn't.
Because I am
oh,
not
yeah,
off guard, because I'm a barbarian.
Yes, you're right, and I rolled minimum damage.
No, barbarians lost that ability.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
think they did,
they-
and it shouldn't
They
be
got
in the
the
character anymore.
increased speed instead.
Why?
I guess that's a. Let me double check.
Is
But
that
I
a
think
product
that's
of
right.
us
I
having
think I
it in
remember
the
that in my
remaster?
barbarian video. But it doesn't.
So I don't have deny advantage anymore?
Right.
Yeah.
You have furious footfalls at 3rd level. 5-foot status bonus to speed. 10 plus 10 when you're raging.
Yep. They switched it, and the increased speed used to be a feat.
Oh my god, Bobo,
Right,
this
I
is
used to have that
7
feat.
of that. Yeah, he got raging resistance at this level.
Yep, piercing and slashing. It's 3 plus your con mod, I think.
It's wild. Okay, here it comes
Or which one?
claws. It's like you are well suited to them.
Yeah.
Okay, those are misses. Well, that was a bad turn. This guy, I feel like I might have skipped this guy last turn. Because he's burrowing. I think I did skip him.
Nah.
Yeah, how else? I wouldn't have left him underground.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna restore him. Sorry, I would have
Hode.
double moved with him. Sorry, I'm a mean, terrible GM. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except it doesn't really have much room to act. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was its last turn. And now it is going to at least this way it can't toss you now that it's close. Rip its hair into Wooly. Oh god. Wooly's been getting a beating.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay. Take the damage. Did you apply it
No.
yet? Because if you use the button in chat, it will put a record in chat. So yeah.
Last thing. Oh shit. Sorry, I don't think my chat's updated. 1 second. Lost your connection to the
I guess it's
I don't
true
know
they
what's
say
happening.
at higher levels, a large group of lower level creatures is more threatening than it used to be. Alright, you want me to apply it for now?
Yeah, go ahead. It's still loading me back into the world.
Oh.
Woof.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I don't
hear
know
the
what's been
seed.
happening with my...
What's about to happen? Here's a claw. Oh, that's a miss. Ah. Wooly came
Critical
through.
miss.
Barely.
Okay, Safe Hodag just got burnt by Aethelric. What's he thinking? I think it'll
It did not get burned by Aethelric.
it'll try to do a spiked tail thing on Aethelric. Here we go.
Okay.
Ah! I keep missing. Oh, here comes the claw. Jeez. Okay, Ernest.
All right. Ernest first of all says, "Hey, let's do some cleanup," and is going to have Inukshuk target with a tusk the whichever one this is that I cannot see resonant.
The one that's at low health. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, that was meant for the low health one, right? I think you
It should be the one that's targeted.
Oh, you targeted this one.
Oh,
dies.
sorry, I did not mean to target that one. I apologize.
All right, but this one dies. The one
Okay.
that you meant to hit.
All right, and then a second
Uh oh, Nakin's here.
and a second tusk strike against this one here. Just to try. That's a miss. That's fine. That is fine. Ernest, for his 2 actions, is just going to make 2 normal just arrow strikes at this thing.
At the safe one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
the safe one.
Alright, that hits.
And was hoping with how weak it was that would have taken it out, that would have taken it out and triggered its reaction, but apparently not.
Okay. This it had 10 health. You took 9 of it just now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Moving on.
Every hit point matters. Okay, Yalka.
One action, I'm going to tell Wooly to step and then stride to get the fuck out of here. And then I'm going to use my remaining 2 actions to play. I'm going to use my remaining 2 actions to cast slow on this uninjured head hodag.
Oh wait, you need
There we
action
go.
to maintain flying. Unless you want to.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Even with the fly spell? That's weird.
You can't hover with a fly spell.
Huh. Well, in that case, I will crossbow that hodag. Right? Yeah, hover.
Well, it's not free to hover. You gotta
Well-
spend an action to fly.
It's an action to
But-
fly, and by rule, if you want to hover, I think it's TC 20 maneuver and flight acrobatics check. Oh, that's a miss.
So just to stay in the air, I have to spend an action to either hover or keep flying.
Right, and
Yep.
hovering
yep,
is
and
a
if you
athletics check.
if you want to stay in place, you do an acrobatics check, and if you fail on that check, I just ask you to move half your fly speed somewhere.
So I will do that
some speed that makes sense. Some distance that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Right, so that's me.
Okay. Forthcoming Hodag. These are vicious killers. They're not backing down. This guy will rip and tear into Ernest. Well, let me see. No. Yeah. Into
Okay.
Inukshuk. I randomly going after Inukshuk.
Oh, okay. Well, she can't nimble dodge.
Yeah. No. Jaws. Claws.
Nope.
Okay. All right. She's like doing the boogie. She misses it all.
Just using her trunk to whack away as it's.
She's doing like Daniel Russo with Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
All right. This guy will probably. This guy does a similar choice. It's gonna attack Inukshuk. Oh.
Oh.
Here's an nat 20. 37.
All right.
Then Claw. And Claw. Okay, those are misses. And Megan is scheming. Bobo's next.
Aethelric, would you prefer that I take care of the safe hodag, or do you want me to go do something else?
You know, if you could take out both of those, I'd be appreciative.
I can't.
He doesn't have reach.
I'm teeny tiny.
To be honest with you, I intend to mount Gleason and move, so whichever one you like. Getting rid of the safe is probably the best idea because he's used his reaction. Or no, he hasn't. So getting rid of
I
him.
tried. I did try it.
You did try. He's got 1 hit point and a reaction, so
Okay, I'll remove the safe I'll try to remove the safe from the board. So Bobo
Yeah.
is going to sudden charge this Hodag.
Mhm.
Which really does sound like a mean thing to say.
A wasted twin.
Does. I was thinking that too. It's just like
All right.
I would never call anyone that.
Yeah.
Just-
Very poor damage on my part, but it does have to make a fortitude save.
Uh-huh. It succeeds.
All right, and uses reaction to be wounded. Is that what it's doing?
Yep.
All right, then I will use my third action to attack. Woof. All right, and then Dwayne is going to Dwayne is going to target the Hodag to his north. There we go. Peck him. Great.
Oh, minimum.
Minimum damage. Ugh. All right.
Okay.
Every point of damage counts, I guess.
alrighty. So Aethelric will use an action to mount Gleason. And he will command Gleason to strike the mobile Hodag with Gleason. Sorry. Gleason is going to strike with his,
That hits.
and he's going to hit and do
Ooh, nice. Ooh,
that.
maximum damage. The dice have been
Nice.
really strange today.
Well, also, the safe Hodag should be on fire from
Yeah,
my crit.
Oh.
he's gonna. And then I'm going to have him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going to go right there. The last action, and then Aethelric's final action will be to. I am going to. I'm technically within touching range of Wooly.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yep.
Then I'm going. Yeah, then I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on Wooly because it's a single action, and
The chosen one.
so Wooly gets 30 hit points, and he also gets a status bonus of +2 to his armor class for a round.
Yeah.
And
Yep, there's some healing to apply. Oh, you accidentally... Was that targeting Bobo?
I don't know.
No.
I just the
Oh.
button's available to me for some reason, so I clicked it. But
oh,
Just to see what happened.
yeah,
there we go. All right, now that ends our turn.
All right, I'll apply the condition.
I've
Um,
applied it.
Oh, you have. Good.
Yeah.
All right, mobile Hodag is kind of gonna go for the big bird. How dare ya?
the mobile
this-
Hodag has lay on
Yeah.
hands.
I didn't mean that.
Holy Hodag!
Oh. Huh. I think this guy passed its intelligence
Thanks,
check.
me.
And the smart thing to do is to run away. And it's gonna burrow. That's the best way to run away, isn't it?
Certainly when there are birds.
Yeah, that peck your eyeballs.
Yeah.
This guy does not get smart and decide to run away. This guy is going to try to do a spiked tail attack against the woolly rhinoceros. I think
Ugh.
has
No.
left cover, but that's a miss. tries again. And
Woof.
save Hodag. This guy's on fire and will it's going to also do a spiked tail attack against the. Did I say woolly rhinoceros? Woolly mammoth. Lots of woolies. Spiked tail. Okay, this hits. The next shuck, and it has the knockdown ability. See where it comes to trip attempt. Ooh.
Oof.
Gonna fall. And
Okay.
do you choose to fall with it, or well, might as well try to just.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll try to dismount. That's a acrobatics, would it be? Or
Yeah.
all right.
Graceful landing.
I'm not trained in it, but I do have untrained improvisation, so that's pretty good.
That's not enough.
It was pretty good though.
It was. Then it will claw. Actually, that's add 4. Okay, let's make this our last round. Oh, and
Okay.
I'm on fire, and I use my reaction to become wounded 2.
I forgot about that.
All
The
right.
damage comes after the turn.
Yeah, Ernest.
Yeah. Did he
I-
save?
I'm going to
he has
command. I'm
He
going to
has-
command my girl to stand back up and try to kill that thing that done tripped her. Don't know why I went southern all of a sudden. Sorry.
It does.
I am south, but it's the southwest, which isn't really the south. Anyway. So that's gonna be a tusk.
That hits. The safe one, right? You're trying to.
Yeah.
That is who I have targeted, right?
Did it?
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Okay.
Yep.
It's gone. Yeah, I have one.
Good girl. All right. And then I will stand up. Wait, nope, still have her selected. Stop that. No. And I mean, they're going to have light cover, but I'll aim at the badly injured one
Influential.
and miss.
Ah, okay. Okay, Yalka.
At once.
Let's see. First things first. Get this acrobatics check out of the way. To stay hovering.
Okay.
So that's 1. This guy is getting a phase bolt in the face. If I don't miss.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
No.
Love that.
Face bolt ignores cover, by the way. I didn't know about that.
That's like
It lessens it by 2 or something?
Yeah, it ignores. It reduces the bonus by 2. So it ignores
a
lesser
shit
cover,
damage roll.
reduces.
Okay.
And it's
greater.
double that, right? Or you have to roll it again for
Roll it
the hit
again.
for the dice?
Because we're gonna 14d4, which we find on the physical table.
Wow.
It would.
It's the
Son
same
of a bitch.
16 on both of them.
It's not terribly below average, but yeah. Okay, 32,
Oh, shit.
decent. Did I apply it to the wrong creature? No. Okay.
I had him targeted, so.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just slightly
forthcoming
below
is going
17 and a half.
to, decide to burrow.
Yeah, get out of here.
All right.
Except then we don't get their monster parts.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, this guy decides to burrow also. they're making their intelligence checks.
Cowards.
Bobo's next.
Well, we can't have that. So how far is this guy? 25 feet. Perfect.
Bobo's a mouse. He can burrow.
Actually, Bobo's a climbing creature. Thank you very much.
Apologies.
Bobo is going to be like, go for the eyes, Dwayne. And then he's going to ask Dwayne to target the head Hodag
anybody
with
else
his
get
support benefit. Yeah? Baldur's Gate? No?
I did.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Charge.
And sudden charge.
Nice.
Yes! All
I
right.
was gonna say it's gonna it's a damage race to see because it's definitely it might just join its brethren at this point. Okay, whoa, that's a lot of damage.
And it's on fire.
I'm gonna give it. The
And
plus.
it takes 2d4 bleed damage from Dwayne, and it's dazzled.
All right, I'm giving it a boss bar.
The
just for
old
dramatic.
razzle dazzle.
Oh no, it's the boss Hodag. Oh, it is the head one, so I guess that
Oh,
makes
it is.
sense.
Ah,
Yeah.
All right,
Boss
let's
music.
wrap this up. Let's do another turn.
Okay, I think we can do that. How far away are we? We are conveniently within support benefit charge.
Nice.
So we command him to do that. I can actually act as a. Oh, great! Now the. There we go. We move that bar out of the way. We're targeting the head Hodak with the.
Oh,
Oh! Oh!
got him. Got his ass.
Got him.
okay. That is a lot of damage.
That's a
all right,
lot of
it
damage.
uses its reaction.
Wow.
That's
Okay,
ferocious.
and then with Aethelric's remaining 2 actions that he has, how can I make this guy dead? I mean, I could just cast a fireball and hit everybody.
What?
Yeah, that's the move.
I
100%.
mean, you could.
It's the only way to be sure.
You know, let's.
That would be funny.
Point blank. Kaboom!
Yeah.
The sight from orbit.
well, I think we're gonna stay so I can actually scroll. through
Electric
this
arc is another option.
stuff. But
You
I'm
gotta go
thinking
fireball in a situation like
ignition is
this.
Probably better. And I can do that in melee. So we're gonna do that. That should do it.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that was ignition.
Control
like
14.
All right, it's dead.
Yeah.
All right, folks, let's for overtime. So you guys, you win. I already typed in monster parts that they're worth 325 gold. They have ferocity. I don't know what that translates into.
I don't think it translates into anything.
Do you know
That's how
we're
creative
using the
we are.
monster parts system, Alfred?
No,
Oh,
I
God.
just thought we were collecting them for fun.
Mostly.
Do
Well.
we have hosts or something in the Discord so he can read up on it? Or and there's a PDF.
I'll
that I can
search.
share.
I think it's pinned. I think it's pinned in one of the
unofficial from
channels.
third party. Yeah, I think it's. If you guys can
I'll take a look.
help him
Yeah.
out there. Its strongest stats are strength and con.
It's
no
pinned in the
surprise.
Monster Parts Talk channel,
Oh yeah, there's monster
in the
parts
Discord.
channel.
The very top.
That's what that means.
It has scent. Yeah.
Cool.
And you guys have 240 XP more.
Hooray!
Yeah. You just had 2 severe encounters.
They're daily.
Now, you said we started with 70 XP. Does that apply for Yalka since she kind of came out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Because it's
how-
310
Yeah,
total,
off
or
screen XP.
so that brings us to 310.
Yes.
That's what I have.
Okay, cool. Did you enjoy your first session, Alfred?
Hell yeah! Once I
Cool.
figured out Foundry.
Yay.
And
Wait,
if you have
were
questions
you
or whatever,
the one
just
who had used
ask.
Roll20 before, and Foundry's relatively new?
Yeah, I'm very green with Foundry.
Okay. Cool. All right, I'm glad. So yeah, we conclude for today,
All right.
and it looks like our next meeting is in 2 weeks.
Sounds great.
Okay.
excellent.
All right.
All right.
See everybody
Good
in.
night, folks.
All right, King.
Good night.
Good night.